Mush. Is this thing on? Hello? Yes. Hello, and welcome to the return of the AAM Podcast, our Makote Podcast, to be exact. And it's gonna be a little bit different this time. Today, we have special guests, Core. Also, you have co-host myself, Mick, and Waba as well. So yeah, it's gonna be a fun time. Hey, hello?
Hi.
I just turned over to you guys. Like, you guys good? Hello?
No,
Absolutely not.
absolutely not.
Got it. Also, Mike, Pushy, get out here. Jesus.
I can't believe
That's nice
Coco
plushie.
Plushie.
You're chibi now. Yay.
It was there. It was there last, and I forgot to put it away. Okay, it's fine.
Whoa, ayo.
Oh.
Not for
no.
what do you think it might be. Don't worry about it.
Oh my god.
Don't worry about it.
Here now. Goodbye.
Have a good day, everybody. It was great meeting everybody. See
All
you
right,
again.
bye guys. Yeah.
Bye, guys. Bye.
I was kidding.
That was fun.
I was kidding. I was kidding.
Oh my goodness.
I was kidding.
What's wrong with us?
People thought I was end stream. No, I'm not.
Wow.
Nah, like I would maybe.
I sound like a cat whenever I do that.
Lark said, "Wow."
I mean, that's, if we weren't doing anything chaotic, I think that'd be a problem. So I think we're on a good start.
Yes, today is different for the AAM podcast chat. Everyone has balls this time. So instead of us in PNG form, that's Core.
Hi.
He's like, hi.
Can somebody at some point work on like a little cute little emote gift thing to us, like just Core, just like reaching out like Stitch saying hi? That'd be cute.
Yes.
You absolutely could, yeah.
He could,
You
yes.
could do that. You
But
could.
will he? That's another question.
That is the
Right.
question.
Uh-huh. Right.
But yeah, we tested this out earlier with me, Mick, and Waba, and it kind of worked. I was kind of surprised. I didn't think this was how it worked for this. So, yes, it actually works for once.
Oh, for
Right.
once. Next
For
time
once.
it's gonna
once.
break.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you're right. It's
that's-
gonna break again. Just saying.
Does it break usually?
No,
Oh, we talk about ping tuber thing? Yeah, we
the
do
PNT
ping
bar
tuber thing,
breaks,
bro.
but we used to break, not anymore for some reason.
Ah,
It's
does that take a lot of resources? Oh, yeah, okay.
It's because I'm here. Technology absolutely hates everybody.
Yeah.
I guess you're one of those.
Yes.
One of those.
One of those.
moments.
One of those people.
One of those. The tech cursed.
Yes.
Mhm. So, hey, let's do introductions first. Maybe people know us, but we should do it anyway.
Yes, you should.
Yes.
Who are you people? I've never seen you in my life.
Yeah, you're right.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh gosh.
You're right. Huh.
Who am I?
Let's start off with, in this case, because the special guest is here, Core Commander. Here's your please.
Hi. How's everybody doing?
Doing good.
Are
How
you-
about
you-
you?
Mm,
Yeah, I'm doing alright. Oh, you want me to introduce myself?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Or so I'll get my
Well,
gun
I
out.
am. Yeah. Well, I am Core. I'm a variety streamer here on Twitch.tv. About myself, I'm an engineer. I'll just do this for fun as a hobby, and my specialty is pain, but more importantly, Metroidvanias, platformers, Zelda games. I love Zelda,
Hmm.
and playing on hard mode. And that's about it.
Ah,
I'm a
yes.
cute robot. I'm a robot.
Hmm.
All right. Next introduction, go to Waba, who recently got their debut, by the way, just saying. So, this is Waba.
Yeah. Hi. Yes. Hi. I am Wobbeline, or Wobble for short. Final Fantasy 14 and variety streamer. Now, obviously, because I said hi. I have a 2D model now. I have a thing. Yes. Obviously, I stream on Twitch.tv, and I pretty much stream, as again, 14 and variety. Starting a series called MMORPG Mondays, which basically I'm playing anything that's non Final Fantasy 14 on Mondays, going through, experiencing it for the first time, talking with chat, and bringing in somebody down the line to say, hey, let's just talk about this and your experiences if you happen to play the game like hardcorely before and stuff like that. Little fun things like that.
And lastly, next in line, Mimic.
All right, roll perception, everybody. There's a mimic among us.
A roll of 12, is that fine?
No.
I didn't get my. I wasn't ready with this roll. Hold on, I need to get my d20. Give me a second here. Hold on. I'm about to roll right now. I'm gonna roll again. A 19.
Oh yeah, you see the mimic.
Okay, we're good then.
Well, that's a good thing
Yes.
or a bad thing's up to you.
We'll go with both.
I don't have my dices.
All
Well,
my dice
both.
downstairs.
Wait. Dice roller, go. 17.
You also see the mimic.
Okay, so it means
I
I
see
can't see
you.
it then. Damn. All right then.
I'm hidden.
Yeah.
But hello,
Or-
everybody. I am Hidden Mimic. I am a variety streamer. I have been kind of off for the past few times because things got a little bit hectic for a bit. But I tend to stream Final Fantasy 14, sometimes mystery games. Nowadays, I've been streaming some Tailspire to like build maps and such. It's been pretty cool. I am very quiet. How dare?
It looks quiet? Really? Hang on.
Really?
I put her
Wow.
like 100 earlier.
Boost her up.
But
Now, so
20
let me check
Move
my
her to
stuff
11.
just in case, because my Discord hates me.
I put her 150 now.
Okay.
Boost her to 200% and then mimic scream as loudly as you can.
Oh, my
Make
ear,
sure that everybody hears you.
my ears will break if he does that.
I was gonna say my eardrums will break if she does that. Thank you. I need my eardrums.
Yeah, you're
No,
right.
You don't.
I kind of actually do care. I will be able to listen to
Who
beautiful
needs
music. with super-
eardrums?
You mean
Beautiful
your
music.
eardrums aren't replaceable?
My God.
But I need to listen to beautiful music. Come on now.
My God.
But just in case, for those who didn't hear, I'm Hidden Mimic. I tend to do a lot of variety stuff. I've been kind of away for a bit, mainly because the second week, I believe, of August, second week, was actually the week that my husband was coming home, along with anniversary and all that, and my birthday. Then I had a lot of stuff going on. AC got fixed, tree got cut down, and I'm slowly getting back into streaming, especially with starting off with most of my streams with Tailspire and kind of playing whatever game I get my little gremlin hands on, you know?
I'm still on Gremlin, by the way.
Big emphasis.
Gremlin.
I'm a wholesome gremlin.
Yes.
At times a degenerate,
is
but
true.
it depends on what day you catch me on or whose stream you catch me on.
It really depends. That is very true.
I'm say so no matter what anybody says, because I say so.
Doubt.
Squint.
Do not doubt me.
Squint.
Now,
By squinting.
who's this person below me? It's like the Brady Bunch over here.
The Brady Bunch.
Hey.
Looks like a cool dude.
Yes, he's a really cool dude.
He has
Come on now.
sunglasses.
Yeah, dude.
Yes.
Hello, it is me, Kai Hanto, or Cook for short. I am the Ara Yakuza VTuber of AAM Podcast, and one of the main hosts for this. And I'm a variety FF14 streamer. Lately, I've been on a variety high because of, well, we were in content law, now we're in, like, not content law again for 14. So, yeah. And also, everyone's stinky in chat.
Wait, you're saying we don't shower?
Yes.
What? How
mean-
dare you?
I mean, I'll try to catch the next rainfall to shower.
That works, I guess.
But I'll rust. What do you mean?
Look, what do you mean? What do you mean, man? What do you mean, bro?
Yeah.
So.
Yes, yes, yes. I'm not happy here, by
So,
the
yeah.
way.
So, what was our? What did you want to discuss first?
All right, so first off, we got to ask the most important question.
Oh, but here we go.
Okay.
In all of our times of streaming,
Mhm.
we have had various things that we have, witnessed, whether we are a viewer or as a streamer. And I do feel like there are some things that, never really get talked about, but always gets found out about. And it's like a lot of people have put like almost all what feels like on blast on Twitter. Y'all know what I mean?
I just feel that.
Mm-hmm.
You look up on your phone, then you see like the next thing to a streamer has to say, essentially, please have common courtesy, all this sort of stuff.
I've been seeing that a
Mhm.
lot lately, actually. Like most
Mhm.
recently, the past month, actually, where
Yeah.
many streamers, even some YouTubers I know, actually, been posting what a viewer should do to a streamer in a sense. Some things I
Yeah.
agree on, some things I don't agree on sometimes. So
Yeah, I think at some points it comes like things just to like consider, but not like a official guide, but kind of like just I guess common sense things that
Mm-hmm.
needs to be
Yeah.
kind of brought up. It's kind of like the same thing with I'm just going to go ahead and say it. If anyone gets a DM from somebody they really don't know, like somebody that barely messages them, don't click the link.
hmm
If you're not sure what it is, don't click the link. Please don't. There's
That's
been way
a
too many
very
hacks
that's
happening lately.
especially
Phrase.
yes. If you ever not sure, I said just don't. I said do not click. It's that simple.
easiest 1 to 3.
Well, that's basic cybersecurity, really.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean,
But
heck, I remember like back in the day, my mom actually used to show me, showed me and my siblings before we even touched the computer about like videos that about like internet safety and all that stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
Now I feel like people don't like think through. Like sometimes they're like, "Oh, a link! I should be able to go to this." Then it turns out to be a
Mhm.
trap, and some of them are like very crafty though.
I still remember the oh no, I reported your Steam account kind of
Oh, I remember
bullshit.
that. I remember that.
I'm like-
That was a
I remember
thing.
that.
I'm sorry, but like people fall for this.
Like,
They-
really?
It's the problem we run into is just because we just don't think it through. We go through our day-to-day lives and it's something exciting, like something really exciting happening, and just not really thinking about the process in between. When you think about it, we're just doing our thing, and then the next moment something like that pops up. You're like,
Yeah,
Yep.
button.
yeah, that's what's called social engineering.
Yes.
It is made to make you panic.
As it should. When you do that
Yes.
sort of stuff.
Mm-hmm.
After that small section is the PSA of just be careful.
Always be careful.
Oh,
But I think it's time that
Absolutely.
kind of as I guess we could say like a general thing of like helping, or like we gathered wisdom from what we've seen, what we've read, and kind of I guess you could say gathered data over these ironically past few weeks.
Hmm.
When it's been like
Mhm.
months of trying to gather data, also like all just like falls in our lap on Twitter.
Yeah.
mm-hmm.
We had to pick throughout some of the messes though.
Mm-hmm.
But essentially to have kind of a general, like, I guess, common sense thing of like just remind people like, yo, sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
To where, because everyone wants to have fun in the end. The streamer wants to have fun, the viewer wants to have fun, and we just want to have like this balance,
That's the idea. Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
So, Core
Oh, no.
senpai.
I know. I am perceived.
Yes. You'll never get out of my sights. That sounds really creepy. Never say
Yes,
that to
that's-
anybody.
Hold up. That sounded like you with a gun just now. Hold up.
All I could do is just shake my head with that. Just
I don't agree with that.
mm-mm.
Never say that.
That sounds like something Soldier 76 says in Overwatch.
Yeah. It's a mimic version in this case.
you in my sights.
You just see me with a gun in her hand right now, basically.
But it could be Scorpion. Like, get over here.
don't. I'm trying to behave over here.
No, you're over here. Here, not here. Here.
Oh
Here,
my god.
get over. Hold on. I'm gonna just like, get over here.
In the hole. What?
No,
Nani.
Coca. I need to pull you
In the
aside.
square
We
hole.
have a talk. We need to
I
talk.
gotta get out of here, guys.
Get
I'll
over
see y'all
here.
later. Good luck, senpai.
There she goes. All right.
She goes bye.
Anyway,
Bye.
No,
Is it
you
safe?
don't.
it's safe now.
Is it safe for my little mimic
Are you sure that you're gonna say something here
ears?
about that? Say
Yeah,
something.
about that. I'm gonna say about that. About that.
Good lord.
So.
No, you
My
don't.
We do. So all we can hear better. to hear all the secrets of the world.
My God. Anyway.
At least the ones that I know have ears. I don't think the treasure chests mimic have ears, though. F for them. F in chat.
Carry on.
Of course, then.
I mean, they're polymorphs, no, right?
Yeah,
Not
they
wrong.
are. They are.
No, shapeshifters. Sorry, shapeshifters.
They
Imagine a mimic
shift
casting
it to whatever you
polymorph
want.
on. Imagine a mimic casting polymorph on a creature. Anyway, I'm getting off track. I'm about to go on a whole D&D like derail.
I'm
just gonna say, that's why I said. I was like, okay, yeah, hold on, let's carry on now, shall we? Where were
Alright,
we?
but anyway, Core, from all your experience, one of the things that you've experienced or heard about that you think that streamers and viewers should probably know about.
Yeah.
In general,
Yeah.
Kind of, yeah. In general, like how should the best way for like some people may be too shy or like unsure about how it's like what to say. I'm gonna try and make sure I phrase the question properly because I know it's like weird.
Like for example,
Well,
This way, I will say this: it is gonna be a hard question to answer because it's one of those things that it could go based on streamer to streamer too.
Again, yes.
Like
Yeah.
what would
it's
be?
pretty simple, really.
Mhm.
Your first priority, your first focus should be your own enjoyment. If you don't like what you do, if you have anxiety pushing the go live button every time, there's something wrong. So that's the thing you gotta prioritize over everything else, in my opinion. The rest should obviously, if you want to grow and everything, there are a lot of algorithmic mechanics and everything that you need to do to be seen, but whatever. As long as you're enjoying yourself, the rest kind of falls into place, because that means that the people who generally do enjoy you and what you do and your person will stick around, rather than like trying to do like the popular thing and like attract the most, like do essentially the funnel thing where like you're trying to attract just as many people as you can and just like funnel people. I think that's like the one most important thing I'd say.
I'll go off on that in a sense because it does carry in a sense, because like say if you're like a very new streamer to like anything like Twitch, YouTube, whatever it is, basically even probably Facebook gaming, for example, it's always you gotta be very worrisome about what kind of crowd you would bring in a sense, who you entertain in a sense, who you talk to in a sense. You don't know what's gonna happen at first. But once you know you can go hit the like button every time being happy, then you know you're doing something right in that case.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
I agree completely, actually.
That's an absolutely, I agree with that too. It is most important that you enjoy yourself. If you're not enjoying yourself, you need to sit back, figure out what's wrong, what you need to do, and adjust. Coming from someone who's doing it for about 3 years, I have changed I have probably changed my main game and what I've done a couple of times. So it's okay if you need to change. Don't be afraid to.
I mean, for me, I used to be a League streamer.
Exactly, and as much as don't be afraid to experiment and see what sticks. Also, don't just try anything only once and say, "Oh, it didn't work this time, so it's never gonna work." Because there are always live streaming is that special thing where everything is based on, I guess I could say timing. Like, oh, I got less viewers this time around. Oh, maybe because I don't know, there was like I don't know, forest fires in X area where some of my viewers are, or there was another streamer bigger than myself doing a big event, like a birthday or something. And it's like life, essentially life happens.
Yeah.
So someone that comes to your, let's say, your Sunday stream every week, but then then suddenly doesn't. Well, something might just have happened. It's not just because they decided one day that fuck this guy in the end.
Yeah, it could be a lot of things, a lot of factors that come into it too. So you just kind of, I mean, like sometimes it's okay. I usually once in a while reach out to somebody I haven't seen in a while, say, "Hey, are you okay?" But like other than that, I don't like push the issue beyond that. Just like, "Hey, everything okay?" And then kind of just go on with my merry way because I do care about people. I do make sure it's a concern, but definitely that's important to know as well. Just don't allow yourself to be so like. Um, don't like feel bad if you suddenly just someone just stop showing up like and absolutely there was no explanation whatsoever. Life
Mhm.
does happen.
And if you don't mind throwing me throwing some change in here,
What's up?
Yeah.
Ooh,
let
change.
me just go through my pockets real quick and just yeet.
I can get a
There we
coffee
go.
with that.
What? Excuse me?
It's like,
Anyway,
excuse me.
essentially another thing that I've kind of learned is it's also okay. I know it should be logical to think this. It should be common, but
Yes.
it's okay to not stream every game you have.
Absolutely.
Exactly.
I was gonna say
Mhm.
absolutely. You should absolutely keep games for yourself to play off stream because that's something I've learned over time. I'm like, yeah, let me play that off stream. Like I've been playing a lot of Superland. I've been enjoying that off
Mm-hmm.
stream. I played Code Vein off stream. Been enjoying that off stream. So like
Mhm.
I want to make sure it like if I'm enjoying something, let me just go ahead and keep a game to the side that I just want to play just to play.
Exactly.
For sure.
To be so volatile. No, Cyrus, no.
That was
Yeah.
bad information. How dare you?
Stream
Yeah,
sleeping,
24/7.
stream eating, so on. Stream bathing. Wait, what?
Well,
That's for the
that was-
OnlyFans account.
Yeah, you're right.
that also
100%,
brings up
right?
a very good point where streaming more doesn't equal
It does not. No,
being a
yeah.
better streamer.
Yeah.
You want
You're not a better streamer because you stream 8 hours a day every day.
yeah, you always want to look at quality over quantity.
Mm-hmm.
Thanks,
I know
Cyrus.
that's hard, and because you could say that the same about the YouTube algorithm because they lock in a lot of videos recently, especially since I'm interested in doing the MMO portion of stuff. Watching a lot of their point of views, they always bring out there's an algorithm that that YouTube follows. If
Yep.
you're posting this and you're constantly posting this, they're going to want to boost you because they know you're constantly releasing the content. Where like if you post random crap, chances are you're not going to be seen because it's like, oh, they're posting this. Oh, they posted this last month. They posted this month. Move on.
Mhm.
And that's what really stinks. So it's just a matter of like, take it again. It says you want quality over quantity. But like some places, like I said, like YouTube will push if you put all this content out. It's a strange
It's so
phenomenon with
weird.
content creation.
It's
Yeah,
so
content
weird, bro.
creation is a weird phenomenon.
Especially trying to go venture out besides what you do on YouTube or Twitch, and like trying to go from like small stuff like TikTok or Instagram. Like I said, it's like hard to get an audience for that in a sense. From
Yeah, unless
compared to a viewer.
Yeah. So it's really hard. You just have to just you just have to pick your battles. It's
Yep.
what it comes down to.
Most battles I've
So
seen probably is just TikTok.
yeah.
That's a successful of the yeesh.
Mhm. Well, yeah,
I
pick your battle
do.
because you're only just one person, and
Yes.
no one person can do absolutely everything on their own.
Definitely.
Absolutely.
You have a finite amount of energy and time in a single day.
Yeah.
Oh gosh, that's one of the things I think I learned after my
Speaking of
first few
which,
months. I'm like, oh.
speaking about energy talk, I know Wobble recently did a 24-hour stream. Talk about that kind of stuff. Doing long ass streams like that.
But the
Fucking that loud.
it well, as I tell people, it's a matter of fact of you want to when I did that, I planned it out completely. And I planned out breaks in between to make sure I wasn't staring at the screen the entire time. I at
Yep.
least took like 15, 30-minute breaks and good amount of intervals.
Very
So
good.
like that's the important thing. It's just planning it out. If you don't plan it out, that's when it all falls apart and you're suddenly just like, no, I can't do this because you didn't plan it in advance. Like definitely was important to make sure I had food, I had drinks. Hell, as I said, even with Lark, she made sure I was making sure I was eating, make sure I had water, constantly asking if I had water. literally as soon as I walk out to go get a break, I was filling up my water bottle again. Like
Mhm.
that's just the important part. When you're planning to do anything, kind of any big event, just plan it out.
And I will say for I think my first 24-hour stream, I played Caligula Effect because turns out that sucker kept me awake for 24 hours.
You were awake
Yeah.
for that. I was like, I went to work.
Yes.
I'm like, you still awake? Hello?
Right.
Dude, that game like keeps your brain wired. It really does.
I
And
mean,
it's
just-
because
yeah.
like the combat, like you have to think, you have to figure like while it's simple, you have to like plan everything and it just keeps you awake. And I think I maybe took like maybe 2 breaks, even half of a break.
mhm.
Because I was
Mhm.
just so invested in the game. That's just
Mhm.
me. That's just me, okay? I'm not a good role model for that part.
No, yeah, it really comes down to if you know.
Mochi wants to ask a question early. Okay. I'll allow it. In this case.
All alone.
I was gonna ask again, but I'll allow this time. Go for it.
Gosp.
Yeah, of course we always take questions throughout the podcast, so we always like to answer them.
Go for it. God,
Oh, no.
this reminds me of me when I debuted myself. I did 12 hours as well for my debut stream. Then
Mhm.
a 10-hour, no, another 12-hour stream for my birthday stream as well. And I planned it beforehand. I had made sure I had my days off during that, so I was able to plan the timeline of set games in each, from this
Yeah.
game to that game, lunch break, dinner time, or snack time if it needs snack time.
Mhm.
Yeah, that's the important thing.
Especially during the parts where I
Mhm.
did karaoke was like, oof, hurts.
Ooh,
We got a question.
okay.
So Mochi asked to us, so is it hard to balance stream life and real life? Yes.
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 Yeah.
Absolutely yes.
I don't think you'll
Pain.
hear anyone say no.
Pain.
It's absolutely hard.
I'm gonna leave the
Mhm.
corner now, okay? Bye.
Like
Okay,
as
it's fine.
mentioned earlier, I kind of had to take off from streaming because my life kind of took a full tilt of like a lot of personal stuff, and it's really hard to like balance out like personal stuff and like
It is.
stream stuff, even when it's a hobby, and then you're like trying to plan out everything, and it puts more stress than it should. Like it really does.
Like for me,
Because at the end of the day, okay.
like for me, I took a week off because of family stuff happening IRL, at least
Mhm.
minimum.
Yeah,
Mhm.
and it's the same things happen with me. Things could always come up, so you just always got to be prepared for it. As much as you want to prep everything every day, there's just things that just unexpectedly happen. So you just gotta do the best you can. You know, like it's hard. It is really
It is hard.
hard.
Yep. You
I
might
do.
try to plan everything. Sure. Go
Yeah.
ahead. I'm sorry.
No, I said you could plan everything, but there are chances that things unexpectedly happen, and you
Yep.
gotta know, you gotta make your choices. So just so you know, and I always will tell this, and I always will stick by this. Real life will always be number one. So if anything like a friend or a family member is in need, or if Lark needs me, that becomes priority number one, and my streams get canceled, so I can take care of who needs to be taken care of. Or
Exactly.
if I'm in danger, or I'm
Mhm.
just like, no, I can't do it. I need to take care of myself. I will stop. I will not stream that day to take care of me.
As it
It
should
is, yeah, because again, it's hard. It is really, really difficult, but it can kind of be achieved, but it's a very difficult path.
be. Well, it's like it's hard because you're trying to balance streaming, but also either a part-time or a full-time job plus a social life on the side,
Yeah.
family and stuff like that. Like you might have you might have the best schedule in the world. There's always gonna be something
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
that you're like, shit. You know that meme of shit. I don't remember the name of the guy. You know that meme where it's like, oh no, I can't fit this
is
in
your
my schedule.
Yeah.
And then it's like, or can I? And just like remove sleep. It's like a block.
Sleep, yeah. Yes, move
So
that.
it kind of feels like that, where you're like, well, for me, I like having everything planned out. I don't like having not too often last minute plans or stuff like that.
Mhm.
But so I end up having my whole week always planned out. I always know what to do. But then I end up with like, shit, I can't easily just move anything for someone else. It's
Yeah.
fine for the people who see me all the time in that schedule, but for the other people, it's like, well, fuck, I gotta either cancel this or move that and like stuff. It's hard because I like having my little like routine.
I feel I'm with
schedule.
I am the same way like you are, Car. I like having my things scheduled out, so I schedule everything out usually like
Yeah.
a week in advance, just so that I know what I'm doing and what I expect it. So and then kind of like adjust accordingly. I feel that completely. But then
I-
like something gets thrown with a wrench, and you're like,
There goes that plan.
Mhm.
there goes that plan.
Yeah.
And then there's me who's like, I'm fine. Everyone else, why are the chainsaws while you're juggling? Don't worry about it.
Chainsaws?
Sounds about right. Ah,
Yeah,
that ain't nothing
I
new.
just about dropped everything because it
Oh.
hit
It
hard
hits you
mentally when I'm just
hard.
like, it's like okay, it's like that that other meme picture
Mhm.
to where it's like it's one of those like really dark humor memes. Let's go ahead and put that out there.
Okay.
Yeah.
To where it's like it goes like like you gotta like you gotta take one of these things out, and it's like choose two, and it's like oh god, and I'm always like, why did I say yes to this one when I remember this one at the last minute when I could just
Right.
simply just say, hey, I managed to move this one because I actually made a promise to this person. Or if I go, but if I do it this time, then I could do it. Waba has watched me do this 500 times over by now.
Oh boy.
You right.
I have. Excuse me while I have a drink.
I drove Waba to drinking. I can't believe it.
I thought it'd be me, but instead it was you this time. Okay.
But I have probably the I'm gonna get better at it because every time I wind up overwhelming myself, my memory just goes, okay, I'm gonna drop this, this, and this. You cool with that? I'm like, but I need those. Too late. What was it you forgot
Yeah.
about?
Yeah.
And and it happened to me a little bit even with today. I'll be honest. I was like thinking, oh, okay, I think we were talking about next week. And then it hits me, oh, we're talking about before that before patches tomorrow. Oh.
Yeah, that's one that you were like, oh shit, it is before patch.
I was like, oh. Oh god.
I thought we had like
Oh,
more
I know
time for
patches.
patch, but we did not have more time for patch, to be honest.
Yeah, I thought as I thought so too. I was like, wait, is
When's
I-
patch? Oh.
I thought it'd be next week, not this week. Damn it.
Yeah, I was. That's where my brain was just going when we said, "Oh, we're ready for the podcast." I'm like, "Wait,
And of course, it's me who's just like, if we need to reschedule, no one be afraid to say, let's reschedule.
Yes, Fritz, right now it's me.
it was fun." That's just how it. But it's okay. But actually, I think there was a topic we wanted to just. We want to go into. I think we were wanting to talk about viewer etiquette. Viewer etiquette
Oh yeah, view
into
it.
stream.
Yes.
That's the word I was looking for. I always forget about that E word.
Yeah, it's that
E word? Wait. You're supposed to E? Hello?
Etiquette?
E.
Oh, you're right.
Etiquette.
I know how to
Etiquette.
spell at least the first portion of it.
I know, right?
No, of course it wasn't an H. Just silent H.
Spell it. Spell it right now
Doubt.
without looking it up.
It's hard. Actually, I can't spell, but I know etiquette. I know the name of it. So why not we go ahead and get into that topic, actually?
Sure.
Because I know that was one of the things we wanted to really discuss, and I think it's very important that it is something that we do discuss.
Yeah.
So I guess I brought it up, so I'll go first.
Sure.
So exactly. That's why, yes. Fuck that, yes.
Go
Etiquette.
ahead.
Etiquette.
This is
Yes.
Etiquette is like, yep, that's how. Yep, exactly.
With the accent.
So one of the most important things is definitely it really comes down to every streamer is going to have their set of rules and how they want things ran in their community. That's just how things are. Everybody is going to be unique. Everybody has their own expectations, have their own goals. But these are sometimes very common rules that usually are in place. I will say at least the first one I'm about to drop out. Very importantly is self-promotion. Do not do it when not asked. I mean, I guess like I say it this way is don't go and just promote your own stream in another streamer's chat
Mhm.
or any content without asking
Consent.
first.
Yeah, well, consent.
Without the consent. So I think that is something that's very important because I've seen people do it. Sometimes it's even happened in my streams in the past. And I'm like, this is as much as I want to, because I love helping other people and getting people out there. This is not the place to do it. There's a reason I have a place in my Discord where people can promote themselves. So they're
Or other
able
people.
to.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah, and other people, exactly. So it doesn't interfere with our rotation of the thing. So that's one of the ones. Now, another one I have on the list here is, now I don't know if it's very common, but I think it's most common, trauma dumping.
That
Oof.
I feel has been lately with many big streamers as well lately.
What happens? The problem runs into is that there are people who can handle it, and there's people who can't exactly handle it all too well because they are taking it they'll end up taking it personally on themselves and then bringing themselves down. So like the what was I say? So you see it often that people will go around and they will go ahead and just like dump all their problems and just say like this is a thing and this is a thing, and it's just like we can help and be supportive, but there's only so much that we can really do, and we can only help so much. But if you really need the help, like
Therapy.
Music
please,
therapy,
yeah.
yes.
Thank you. Yes, thank you.
We are not therapists.
Yes. Now, I did find out there are some streamers that are therapists, but
Some are, but not all of them.
some are, but not all of them.
Yep.
Exactly. That's why we put out that all of them are therapists. So,
Which,
Even then, that's not the place to do it.
Yeah.
Yep,
Mhm.
because I know I talked about Swabba before. So like when it comes to, like the whole trauma dumping thing, not only because like it can cause like a ripple effect, like people will start like honestly like having more negative emotion, and it like just does like set the mood. But
Mhm.
here's the other thing I will throw out there, because we do find these people lately, especially when you see like these people put on blast on Twitter, and it's those who will leech off of those emotions,
Yep.
and it will
Mhm.
cause like this whole like, I do apologize if I do say this, I will just be blunt. Essentially, potential abusers who would just like go, "Oh, this person is very vulnerable. I can use them," and
Yeah.
it's just a
Yeah.
very unhealthy relationship. And they're there, so it's not just to protect the community, but it's also protect the person who is dealing with the trauma.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, sure.
Absolutely. And the last thing I think, at least the last thing I have, unless did you guys want to continue on with it before we move on to the next bullet point?
Let's see.
Especially like new viewers that come into the stream randomly as well.
Mm-hmm.
They will like say they'll assume right away, even if you're not a VTuber right away or PNG tuber, they'll assume that you're doing this. Like doing X against X. I've used mine for example. To me, I was backseat during my Devil May Cry 5 playthrough 5 times.
Ooh.
Mm-hmm.
The reason why I always say on stream, do not backseat. It's my first time playing it. It was. I'm doing this for me. And I boned it.
Yeah.
So.
Oh yeah, backseat gaming. That's a big no of me. Just because I've had it happen in the past so far, and I'm like, guys, I'm trying to really play the game, especially if something I'm playing for the very first time. Because I know there's people who are like, hey, Bobble, you should really play this and try this out because I'm interested to learn more about my community, what they play, and learn more about it. That's kind of what I do it for. I want to learn more about the games they play. So I do it for them, and then I get like people who come into the stream and like immediately, no warning, like start backseating. Which is why literally I had to make sure one of the first rules that someone hits okay is no backseating unless I say I ask for it. So.
Oh yeah, for sure. Like some people just love come in and it's like there's not even a hello. Like you see now like the little like highlight of their first
message, yeah.
chat, and it's a backseaty thing, and you're like, come on, man, can't even say hi first.
Or at least know how we are, or know who we are.
We're talking etiquette here. How about like coming in and be like, hi, I'm new, how's it going? Stuff like that.
Yeah.
Some
And
small stuff. Mhm.
that's what I do essentially when I see that. I'm like, hi, show's been whatever 1, 2, 3. I'm like, how's it going? Welcome.
Mm-hmm.
like
Yeah.
I know maybe a little bit too passive aggressive there, but
I mean, it's
When-
not like me
No,
who would
it's
just rebel and just go, I do what I want. Plays Undertale, just complete genocide run.
oh yeah, so some people just some people like doing that, just like do the exact opposite of what they tell you to do.
Yeah,
That's me.
they
That's me
do.
most of the time.
That's what she does most of the time.
We all have our way of dealing with it.
Yeah, everyone has a unique way of handling it. Because yeah, like for me, I'll get like some people might be like, "Oh, you're playing one of my favorite games. I'm so excited." And instead of really thinking about, "Oh, I don't know this
Yeah.
person," maybe I say, "Hi, how's it going?" They'll start
Yeah.
immediately try and tell you what to do. It's like, maybe you're really excited because I feel the same exact way when it comes to somebody playing Final Fantasy 11, but I know it's like, hey, let them experience it, because the best part is if you let them experience the game in their own way and they really
Mhm.
enjoy it, they're going to come back to it and they're going to enjoy it more, and you can build up a good friendship off of that.
Exactly.
And that's what
Absolutely.
I've done with a lot of people with 11. I jump into people all the time. Back when I was a big Final Fantasy, when I used to play a lot of Final Fantasy 11, I jump into their streams, I check them out, I see what they're doing, try to get engaged if they'd be friendly to talk to or not. And they're usually, most of the time, I'm really friendly, and one of them I still talk to this day. So, and they were always like thankful for when I gave them help and advice about the game and stuff like that when they asked for it, because that's what I did. They asked for it, and I said, "Okay, here you go. This is my little tidbit here. But if you have any questions, let me know. Otherwise, I'm staying quiet." Because I enjoy.
It's
I like
fun
this.
watching them squirm.
Squirrely venom they are.
I sound like a really awful person,
Right.
but it's like you're just watching it like,
It's-
man, I
It
remember
just-
when I played this, suffer the same I did. Yes.
Yes, suffer like I did here. You're gonna get used to this.
Yeah, it's funny. You saying I'm staying quiet made me remember that like the opposite is also not super fun when essentially some people are really into not being spoiled,
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
and like when it goes to the extent of essentially the chat being dead because no one can say anything.
Yeah.
About the game.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
I guess that's more of this. Is it more on the streamer? Probably. I don't know.
Well, at
Feel
that
like-
point, if it's I guess the next thing I should ask here, in that case, is it like it's something that's strictly a streamer put down as a rule that you can't like say a word at all?
It might
while they're
be
gaming?
possibly in the rules, like say, like, you know how that pop-up comes up when you type in someone's chat? There's a brief like rule kind of thing. It might be that possibly, given a sense of people like care what they say.
Yeah,
in a
but
sense.
because in that case though, that is on the streamer. If it makes it very uncomfortable, because if that's suddenly saying you cannot talk like at all, and like even though I'm playing this game, that's when it gets awkward. But I'd say it'd be more on the streamer, I think, to kind of like tone it down and just say like, okay, hey, I just want to back to gaming, or you talk about the good times maybe, but don't tell me what to do.
Yeah, it sounds
So-
right. Because there are stuff that like, you obviously everyone has a different, like, I guess you could say, threshold of what is considered a spoiler or not.
Yeah.
Sometimes it does get a bit ridiculous.
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I've seen it
for
happen
sure.
once or twice.
Because I'm wondering, did you guys have anything about viewer to streamer? Because if not, we could switch it around.
Let's see. I could think about a few actually.
Okay.
We all have them. We all have IRL friends, don't we?
Absolutely. Oh, I'm about to get shot. Okay. Bye-bye, guys. I see you later. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.
He's gone. He's gone.
Anyway, so I guess also can count of like, internet friends that get really close. Like we all start learning each other's first names.
Yeah.
So I got like first name basis. Is when you have some like pop up in stream and they just like start using your name.
It's
Yeah.
it's kind of
And
weird.
it's like, please don't do that right now. For example, I know my husband's name is like, there's a million of his name out
Yeah.
there,
Mm-hmm.
but it's still kind of one of those things of like, let's not do that. Even I'll actually name drop my husband, but it's one of those things of like, it's really weird. Someone trying to like present themselves like almost like this, like a persona, or like they're just trying to keep to their username, and you have like someone drop their name and tell them about something that kind of gives hints to where they live,
Yeah.
and it's like, yo, don't do that.
Don't
That's
do that,
internet
no.
safety 101.
Not
No,
at
I
all.
say that. I always say it would also depend on the person. I'll be honest, even some of my friends I know in real life, they'll tend to come in, they'll just say my name right away, but I'll just kind of say, hey, how's it going? Because I have mentioned my name before. So, like, to
Mhm.
me, it's nothing really like, it doesn't bother me as much, probably because I've mentioned my real life name a few times. So, but it can indeed, yeah, for some people, it could definitely be something to be very mindful of, and they should be mindful of.
It can be.
Yeah.
And be very respectful, and obviously being very respectful, though I may view it differently, we do need to respect the others on how they view it.
Yeah, because I know I talked to another streamer about this, and they have some friends who who will always just like bring in inside jokes to the stream, which can be very dangerous without
It is.
context.
It can be very
Yes.
dangerous.
And of course,
Very
being like family
dangerous.
matters that are going on, and it's like not the time, not the place.
Yeah, you got to be careful. It's one of the things you got to be very, very, very careful. So something to really keep
And
in mind.
I think another thing to also keep in mind is, because it is very important, especially with this is the number one thing I obviously get put on blast
Mhm.
on the stream when I'm just gonna say my piece on it. For the most part, something that needs to be handled privately.
Yes.
And if it
Mhm.
crosses a certain line, do what you gotta do.
Yes.
But it's when it kind of boils down to viewers who start like trying to cross the line to us, like, oh, I think we're best friends. I think we can date, all that sort of stuff.
Oh,
So
then it
it's
gets
like
to the power. Oh, that gets to
really
the
Parasocial
That's when it
crossing.
gets. That's
I
when
was
it
gonna
gets
say-
weird.
parasocial relationships. That's when it gets into that kind of almost territory. It's just like,
Yeah, that's when it gets weird.
Yeah, for me, it's like, how do I say it? It's like when it comes to a lot of that stuff, it's like when the line is there, don't cross it.
Mhm.
Know how far that person's like willing to go. Like there are some people that I will say like maybe a few of them in my chat that like have gotten pretty close to me because I've gotten comfortable with them, and it's
Mhm.
because I do find a friendship in them. But of course, like as I will say, because it's kind of weird, everyone does have like some level of friendship with people.
yeah.
That's why.
That's why.
Why? Oh my
Hell.
gosh!
Looks like Sophia's
I will not stop you. Why? I will just record it though.
It's like we'll just me, Mimic, and Coca will just go ahead and leave the screen. You both can have fun.
Yeah, you're
I'm
right.
I'm just gonna leave this
Hi,
camera
everybody.
here on record though.
I will
Right.
take my car and go slap you because I can.
You know he's right. You know right. He is right.
But
You know,
yeah.
just like...
Parasocial my ass.
But
My fanfic. Oh no.
Fanfics.
No,
Oh,
no,
no.
won't you please?
No more fanfics. Anyone that.
Not the fanfics.
But yeah, I know for me, for the most part, is that I try to make well, I will say this. I think my first line of defense to go ahead and kind of deter most of those people away is, I love my husband very much, so he's like one of the first things that come out of
There
my
you go.
mouth.
Yeah, exactly.
There we go.
Me,
Easy peasy.
It's my best defense, but also just being honest. I love my husband to death.
for me, it would be. I'm always horny on main. Oh, I need to be though. Sometimes.
I mean, I pretty much always talk. I always talk about Lark on stream. So like I literally
You
just
mean
like
my
mention-
girl?
Excuse me, no, it's my girl. Oh, shit.
Well,
No, we're not doing this. No.
I give it between you two again.
Do I have some kind of defense?
You have Zwei.
Yes, why you're fine.
Yes, I guess that's why. My trusty
I
white ass.
guess.
I guess.
The two words, I guess.
I have a defensive field or something, maybe.
Something, maybe. Look for it.
I guess I can play the ace card whenever I want. That works maybe sometimes, even though I'm horny on main as well.
Just pull out the Spendo waifu body pillow, whichever one's like, this is this is the one that loves my life.
You're right.
Tofu is not
Oh,
not
I
firm
was
enough
about to
be
mention
thrown.
Aiko-chan, and
Aiko-chan,
so
yeah.
I brought it up.
Yes,
I'd go
Aiko-chan.
chat.
Aiko.
Oh, that was funny.
Oh my god.
Beautiful.
I'm a robot, yeah.
You said yes.
Sorry, robot.
I am,
I am
robot.
incapable
I'm
of
a
using
robot.
emotions. That is pretty Poggers.
I see you. No, I see you at 69. Nice.
Please insert appropriate CDs.
What is that CD, sir? Why is it 69
CDs.
minutes? Nope, not that same.
I knew it was
fucking
going.
love that joke.
I did too.
Oh, I need to use that one more often. I love it.
I
Yes.
do.
Holy shit. Oh.
Got me with the hammer. Literally got me with the hammer. That's why I bring up point. I see hundreds of streamers trying to bait thirst trap and get people based on find browser relationships with them. Definitely VTubers, mostly ones I won't say. I'll say the generalization of them, the lewd ones in this case. But it's been kind of a point where it's like people are starting to wonder when is a boundary set.
Yeah.
On each VTuber.
I think this would be a good time for us, unless anyone else that between viewer to streamer, it might be a good chance with this topic coming up now, going from streamer to viewer. Like,
go for it.
Yes.
Yes.
So I didn't think of too much on it, but we definitely can say, like, why it's bringing up some really good points too. The
Don't you dare use other streamers' emotes in my stream.
Lord, what the
I'm sorry, I the first voice I thought about.
That's
too.
so-
Essentially just being pissy about the little things.
Yeah.
yeah, they get really really upset.
Getting
Sorry,
hostile
might
against
have
that kind
been
of thing. Yeah.
Yeah, that's just
I understand that.
I don't.
Like I find it cute when I see our emotes. It's kind of awesome seeing our emotes on my stream being used. Not gonna lie.
Yeah. Emotes are part of the Twitch ecosystem.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Community at large.
I'm gonna click this one, click that one, and this one.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah,
I don't think the streamers like who have that mindset understand that like not only does it like, they might be able to find like more emote artists, because that's kind of one of the things that also does like where the streamer got their emotes from, and goes, oh, I could probably commission that person to make me some emotes in the future. And, like, builds up a library. You help the artists.
Exactly, you help the artists. You help them spread word. Like that's the beautiful thing about it. So the fact
advertise your stream.
Yeah, so like the fact that people do get upset if they're using other people's emotes, that kind of a streamer does that kind of like defeats like kind of like purpose of like networking and community building in general, because you don't get the chance to go check out other people because you're not letting them use emotes from other streams. But I mean, indeed, like there's very rarely you can find it, but you will find like the nitpick of there are like very small, but they do exist.
Okay, is absorbing his boba through the head.
I was paying attention, trust me. I just saw like him put the boba on his head and like, ooh.
But oh my god. Jesus. Okay, so we got that.
Well, there are certain attitudes that streamers. This was some. I think we see less of those in general. I think Zwei mentioned one of them earlier was raging against their own chat and stuff like that. I think you know, sometimes people like to kind of meme. Well, no, wait. People love to meme on their streamers,
They do.
Yeah.
This I
especially
know.
their own mods.
Mhm.
This I know.
Yep.
Especially, and kind
Yes.
of trying maybe a bit too hard to go against those memes, like, and being frustrated. I mean, I guess if it's not to your liking, I guess you can be frustrated, but like just going on the rants and raging against your own chat is very unproductive in that
Yeah.
regard,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
and
Because at
people
the
are
end
just
of the
gonna leave.
day, yep. And that's the issue. And it's just like I guess it really depends on what that streamer is trying to obtain from doing that, which I don't know what they're doing or trying to obtain from doing such a thing. Like what would like their objective or goal. Um there is another one thing we could talk about. There are certain streamers out there, and there are partner streamers that do this,
Yep.
that go around to other streamers and shit on their content.
Yep.
Oh,
That
yeah.
is a thing.
I
That
remember that was
exists.
very prevalent during the COVID, by the way.
Yeah. And it happened a lot. A lot of hate rating was a thing. So you would
Oh,
have like people come by, or even sometimes they're actually live on stream, go watch another streamer, and then just start like giving them shit. And usually it's either like a usually it could be like a VTuber, usually some kind of VTuber or another female streamer, and
Mhm.
it was common. And it kind of was like one of those things where it's just like that's just not healthy content.
It's not.
Like
Mm.
it's just like guys, like these people are streaming just enjoying what they do. Leave them the hell alone. Like what do you got to do?
I
You
think
have
my
there's
favorite one was when it was like, oh my gosh, they're also a like insert animal that's commonly used here streamer, VTuber, and it's like there's only so many ways you can
yeah,
like make a cat.
Yeah.
yeah. So like to me, that was like one of the things
Mhm.
I was just thinking about. Like that's something that still unfortunately still happens. And I've seen a few people get hit by it, and I've gotten like people on like I said people on Twitter basically blasting someone because they were doing that. They were legit like, but there was a good blast because they say some going around hating on like certain streamers, and it's just like or like a certain type of streamer. And it's just like why, like what gives you that satisfaction to go out and diss on somebody who's just trying to enjoy themselves and enjoy making and entertaining people in their own community. Like
Mhm.
what
False sense of
you
superiority.
Yes.
yeah, yeah. But it's still just like, yeah. But like it's just like, are you gonna feel happy at the end after you do it all? What happens if like, you crumble down?
Nah,
Those
they're
are the things.
miserable.
Yep. That's the thing. They get miserable. And then it just ends up being like, yeah.
They make other people miserable with them.
Mhm.
That's
Mhm.
kind of the goal. I think Dojal touches on a very good point that if something bothers you, you should bring it up very early on if you don't want it to
Yeah.
either fester,
Mhm.
propagate, or go too far.
Basically, like
Yes.
catch the
Uh,
fire.
Yeah.
Basically, in a sense.
Yeah,
Mhm.
I've been watching a lot of videos about helping people get into or at least understand content creation and what it's required to
Mhm.
quote unquote succeed if that's what you want to do. And then even then succeeding is a very vague term because you can think you're succeeding just because everyone has their different objectives, but I digress.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
one of the things that they touched on was in regards to moderation, either yourself or your mods need to apply your rules
Mhm.
fairly and swiftly. Like, and the one thing they touched on, especially for newer streamers, like, oh no, that one viewer that I have is like super abusive, but they're the only chatter I have, so I have to keep them. No, you have to squash. Okay, maybe that's a bit too. Maybe that's a bit
Squash.
too far. You have to warn them, time them out, ban them, etc., whenever if they are not following your rules and being a jackass, because they are most likely the reason other people aren't chatting with you
Mhm.
Mhm.
in the first place.
Yeah. So it's a very important to make sure to like you need to like address that issue because it could be there are people like I want to talk to this person, but this other chatter is like doing this thing, and you're just like I don't want to ask that. I don't really want to be talking in this chat because I'm now feeling uncomfortable, and that could end up making people leave because they're not able to get what they want to feel in. So
Yeah.
you know, it's just one of those things.
And
Um,
sometimes there. Sorry, I'm gonna let you finish.
no, you're good. I think I pretty much said what I need to say.
Okay. No, I was just reading what Doja was saying, and it is. I don't like assuming that someone is malicious.
Mhm.
So telling them that something's wrong.
Yeah.
Most of the time, well, if they're not malicious, they will just be, oh, sorry,
hmm
and that's it, and then everybody will be happy.
Yeah, and just try to like basically just that should hopefully bring more people back in and stuff like that. So sometimes it can be hard and sometimes it can be difficult. Hell, it could be someone that you're like really close to at one point,
Exactly.
you know?
Yeah. For me, I
So
always go kind of also does stuff like like as Doge just said, like like don't be a dick to people. It's all like also deals like comfort zones and everything
Yep.
yeah.
to where that when and yeah, and as Doge just said, like yeah, sometimes
Yeah. Sometimes
sometimes it's just best to go separate ways.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And make sure
Absolutely.
it's like as even as possible because I have had an unfortunate experience. I want to say like last year to when I was trying to like make something fair.
Oh, last year and a half at
Mhm.
most.
It was
yeah.
horrible. So
Yeah.
I've been trying to make sure like everything tries to stay fair as possible
Mm-hmm.
and just do my best. And it's always going to be the big change. Like keep trying
hmm
for like
Absolutely.
both sides to like grow, develop, and always leave room for change.
Yeah. Absolutely. Because someone can change and they can change for the better. So you could always have to, one day can rekindle something. Necessarily doesn't mean it's gone forever.
Yep.
Is it?
Oh yeah.
Yep.
But it also, of course, it could also depend on how severe the damage can be too. So
Oh,
that's
yeah.
something to also keep in mind. Because if you severed it badly, then of course, better in life, you're better walking separate ways and not talking to each other again. If it's not going to exactly like help you out, and you know that the scars are bad, so you just have to kind of like. But if you could usually end it where you could rekindle it, that's great. But there are times, unfortunately, that's just some people don't work out with you and your chemistry just does not work out well. And sometimes you have to walk the other way.
Hmm. Something that one
And
bring up.
unfortunately,
Hmm.
yeah, unfortunately, it's just one of those things that can happen. And it's happened to me a couple of times, unfortunately.
Hmm.
So
Yeah.
Abuse of moderation. I can go off with that actually in a sense in this case.
okay.
So, besides being a streamer myself, I can see
Mhm.
myself as a viewer or some people as well. Sometimes there is sometimes a point where some streamer you follow and the mods will assume this is happening to this guy. So you're like new in a sense.
Mm-hmm.
Obviously, you try to say sorry and stuff, but they don't want to give you a chance at all. I consider that abuse of moderation. Sometimes you gotta be, my opinion, that is, as a streamer to a viewer, I say it's most streamers' fault in that case is choosing who they mod carefully. Who knows what they want?
Yeah.
Streamer wants to do in that
Mhm.
sense.
Yeah. That one does boil down to if you are, want to be a streamer, you're trying to pick out mods, pick out the mods who, honestly, I will say, kind of know you better.
And knows you the
Mhm.
best almost.
Yeah, and basically
Yes.
knows that, and doesn't, because I actually agree with that. While it can be funny for some people, for me, it's actually not really funny because it kind of just starts setting a tone,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
and I actually will say it definitely makes me feel uneasy when I see that kind of stuff happening. Now, if it's I guess channel points related, I'm like, okay, that's all in fun. But when actual mod goes out of the way to say, I use my power, and it's let's kind of chill out.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
kinda like a little
it's
bit.
gotta
I don't like those redeems.
Yeah, I don't use it
Yeah,
either.
personally.
Yeah.
I said exactly. So it's very important. That is very important that you choose a mod team that you could really trust to do things. Now, obviously, not every. And of course, you can always have people work on different things. It doesn't necessarily have to be. I guess the way I look at I always looked at my mod team as they're like family to me. People I can really trust and I'm close with that will they won't screw me over.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Because that's the people I really feel that I can trust, and I know that if I have my insecurities and such, I can jump in, say something, and usually get the comfort. Which is why I like the name
So you're
Bottle
saying you want to
Council.
go out for ice cream?
Yes.
Okay.
You
I guess
know
we're
who
going
you
for ice cream.
I
you
mean, I
know
already have
who you
Bubba
need to
here already.
mod?
Hmm?
People who don't want to be mods.
Yes.
That's how you know you can trust them.
Yep.
Exactly. I don't
Or the
want to be
people
your
who like to
mod.
DM people going, "Oh, let me be a mod." It's like
Yeah, that's what I call
I haven't.
a
I am
yo.
so
Yeah,
glad.
I
I'm so glad I haven't had that happen yet.
I had
I-
once.
Oh
for
my
me.
god, the
I think I had
the
it-
classic
yeah.
mod me or you gay is like, oh cool.
Yeah,
Oh,
I had
I
once.
had
Guess I'll be
already.
gay then.
I guess I'm gay
Oh,
then.
Yes,
Bye.
gay.
I'm sorry. So it happened. So I know for
I
me.
say that.
Oh my goodness.
Not like this.
So I did. That is yes. So I know it happened to actually did happen to me, but like the funny for I got a DM asking, and I was like, I knew the guy in real life, and I'm like, I'm sorry, but like like it doesn't work that way.
You're not here enough in
You're
a
my-
sense, so yeah.
you're not here enough. Yeah, you're my real life person. I know you in real life. I do know you well, but you're not involved in my community. So I
Like, yeah,
can't.
that's also like people ask me mod instantly, and like you say you're a new viewer and want to be mod, don't ask it straight up right away. First of all, like what the
No.
hell is wrong with you?
I know, right?
It's like oh my god, you're my first viewer. Can you please be my mod? I'm going to be doing these weird voices for like all these weird ass scenarios. I hope y'all love it.
Yeah, seriously, but no, it's like
Viewers.
yeah.
I understand what Jaybird. Yeah, I can see that in a sense.
Huh.
But
yeah,
yeah,
of
done
course.
for a long time. Definitely.
Mhm. And there are times that they basically sometimes with mods, and some of them may not be able to show because they got their schedules change, things happen, so
Or not able to do it
it's
all
just-
anymore in a sense.
Mhm.
Sometimes.
they just won't be able to keep up, and that's okay. And that's things
Yeah.
we have to remember too.
So I guess kind of a small little message to streamers and mods. For the mods, if you know you can't mod anymore, it's okay to tell the streamer, hey, at this time I won't be able to mod, so
Yeah,
you might want
some
to take
know.
me off being a mod.
Yeah.
And if you're
I
a
know.
streamer, you see a modder completely abusing their power or like they're not there as much, it's okay to talk with them and just, take them off the mod team. It's
Yeah.
It
now if
sucks,
that
but
person
gotta
rages
do it.
against you because
It
they're abusing their
sucks, but
power,
yeah.
then time to eat somebody.
Yeah, that's where it
Oh, yeah.
gets a little bit more. So
Mm-hmm.
it really just comes down to the line. Just definitely to be careful who you choose as your mods, depending on what you want your mods to achieve in your streams or in general in your Discord or even simply maybe your YouTube that you have them check out once in a while. So
Like even
just
like more
make
one
su-
mods helps a lot for like different things for platforms.
yeah, exactly. So like necessarily a mod necessarily shouldn't have to be just all about Twitch and such. You could have mods that might just more focus on other stuff, and that's all good
Yeah.
too.
Yeah.
Absolutely. And that should be encouraged because that's what I try to do on my end. I always say, hey, I know people may not be, always able to attend this, but you can, there's other ways you could be active in the community and other ways you can contribute.
Yeah.
It doesn't necessarily have to
Yep.
be all about the streams.
Yeah, because the Discord is very
Yeah.
important.
Absolutely.
Building community.
It
What's
is.
a Discord?
What's a Discord? What's a Discord, they say?
There's
Is it this thing that I'm using? Oh my gosh!
Yeah, about that.
I'd even say that building your Discord is more important than
It
building
literally
your
is.
following.
yes.
Yeah.
Because it helps you keep your community around and such. Like it's one of the biggest things you can do.
I see examples right now nowadays like streamers that pop out like say for example like nowadays new VTuber groups. I'll say it's being bluntly with them, by the way. Instantly bombarded with Discords, like invites towards them, and then like barely any interaction at all whatsoever.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. But it also depends on how could be other things too, such as how they moderate their Discord and such. So that's just another, ball game. So some
Yeah.
Discords could fall apart because it could not have been the mod's fault. It could necessarily have been like the person that ran the server didn't do a really good job of cleaning it up or
Oh,
keeping
yeah.
it maintenance properly. So those are things also to consider. I've been in a couple of Discords that's happened, so that's actually not an uncommon thing.
Yeah,
I had to ask for help to clean my Discord up.
but-
And it's like
That's good.
because it's okay to ask for help. I have, because as some people know, like all three of these people here right now, they are
Hi.
part of my mod team, and whenever I need to like seek counsel, I will seek their counsel.
Yeah.
Because there's sometimes things I'm like, I'm not sure about this. Should I do this? And I value everyone's input because it's very important for me to get that input.
Yeah, and that's why they said the way I looked at it. That's why for me, I like the name I gave the mod team because it's counseling. Because like to me, it's like a little council that we get together and we could talk. And I usually like to throw ideas out. Hey, maybe we can improve this idea. What could we do to make it a better place for everyone?
That's why I have my name and patriarch, because everyone is basically a lieutenant in my dojo. They keep things calm here. So
Wait, we're supposed to keep things. Oh,
have you not
Oh,
been
no.
have you not been looking for God of War lately? Oh God.
Yeah,
I mean, I
Morty's
have.
good.
She's
Morty's
like,
good with
she's
Discord.
just like, she just looks at it and goes,
I was a little bit
check.
behind on them because of work, to be honest.
I
So
understand
I
about next
do
day.
might get a chance to look.
That's about next day.
It's just like, yeah. But yeah, for the most part, that's like the key things you can do and such. I got nothing else right now.
Hmm.
Can you think of anything, Core?
Things to discuss?
Whether it be like
Or
things
streamer
that
stuff?
maybe like so streamer stuff, like things like maybe streamers might need to know or viewers might need to know that's like secret underlying that no one really looks under because it probably looks
Mhm.
hideous.
Don't
Don't
Like-
look under my bed.
I got
That's
one.
just-
Clickbait titles.
Things
I
that
hate
streamers need to. I don't know. I think I've said most of the things I feel are important. I guess commissioning art is like it's not free, it's like advertising. Just
Yep.
do it.
Mhm.
Advertise
Yeah.
yourself. Like
Yes.
commissioning art and help artists. It's a mutually beneficial relationship,
Yep.
partnership.
Yeah.
And also make sure you check sources for the artists as well.
Yes, definitely. Definitely
Yes.
100% check out sources for anything related to art, by the
Absolutely.
way.
Mm-hmm.
And y'all
It's
know
absolutely.
my favorite word that I use and I shout,
Hmm?
especially while it was working? Communication.
Yes.
Yes.
It's a
That's
basic
my
human
favorite.
skill. It's
a
the most
basic
important
human
one.
skill.
It's the most
It's
important
communication.
basic human skill that no one learns.
No one does that anymore,
And
to be
some
honest.
reason,
Oh gosh,
or
they
just
don't.
yeah, because a lot of people run in and say, or like they try to come up to an artist, things like that. There's people who just come up and try to get free art from an artist. That's a whole other topic. So like it's one of those things where you just gotta really be clear with communication on how you want things done and such. It's what happened with I said what I really liked to do when I was first looking into my VTuber model, and I'm gonna say this is someone who was a first time. I never looked into V2 model at all. I did a little bit of my research, thanks to some discords I've been part of and such. One of the most important things I did is I got a hold of somebody who got artwork from the artist before
Mhm.
and asked how their experience was, and they basically told me they had a great experience. So I said, okay, cool, and happens to be Mia, by the way, if you're familiar with
Yeah.
Mia and Morlia. Yep, we're basically siblings. So I went up, I asked, because I wasn't sure she'd be willing to do an raw, because all her other like VTuber models were mostly human. Like a lot of them were mostly very
Lawfell,
human,
yeah.
or a lot of Fel Miko combo, which is basically what Mia is.
Yeah.
So I was like, okay, let me go ahead and just jump in and give this a shot. And she was really happy to take my work. And basically, the best thing was she kept communication with me. She kept me up to date. She showed me the process all the way through. I did tell her in advance that, hey, I'm a first time commissioner of VTuber models. I've never done
Yeah.
it before.
Mhm.
And basically it made the process very easy. Made it very simple. I got my final product, was really happy with it. And then I did the same thing with my rigger. I researched my rigger, see what she could, what they could do, and looked at their profile, their work, got a hold of somebody, and did the same thing. So it is very important that, like, especially if you're wanting to get into the VTubing business, do your research because it is a lot of money that you have to put into it. I'm just telling you that hands down. Like, I put a lot of. I don't think you guys want to know. I think I put down 1K total for this model. I put a 500 into the artwork and then 400, 450 into the rigging.
Sounds reasonable.
Here's my own
I
price.
got this. I got this one off of Etsy, and it
Me-
was ironically.
$5.
For me.
I wish. How much was?
How much money was
Okay, so-
yours in this case?
Hold on, give me 1 second. Let me actually look at my list on Etsy.
While you do that, I'm gonna talk about love in that case, because when I came up to my artists about this, they were hesitant, because, like, you remind me of someone that Christian said earlier, and they showed me the photo of a girl they commissioned earlier. It was an Aura girl. I'm like, you know, Final Fantasy 14 in a sense, right? And I showed them my Aura male game, and I showed them Yakuza, and I'm like, I want to combine these two somehow, in a sense. And hold
Yeah.
up, hell, I'm here.
Mhm.
Breaking down 2 games in one character.
2 games in one
Aura with a suit.
character.
There we go.
Aura with a suit.
And glasses. Or fat cat.
Rated R in
let's
theater
see.
soon to a theater near you.
Yeah, this costs like about an average 600 minimum. So that's not too bad.
I
That's not
think
too bad.
mine in total, because I'm having to look at the receipts and like do math in my head. Maybe about a good bit over $400.
That's not bad.
And they were still kind of setting up shop,
Yeah.
and they did good.
I'll say this with grain of salt as
Pardon?
well. You do not really look at high prices for artwork. Sometimes you need something like kind of simple, so works. Just saying.
Yeah, and you can, of course, it said if you like a certain art style and that works and you think it's going to work for your VTuber, go for it. I mean, it doesn't matter what it costs. If you like that art style, grab it. Hell, that's why I went for this one because I really liked the art style that she had. I honestly said I was nervous to get a hold of them because I wasn't sure if they were willing to do an aura from 14. But I had to get a hold of them. I showed them the pictures. They said, "Yeah, I can definitely do this." So.
And
You
just make
know-
sure you please do not sell your soul.
Yes.
Yeah, no. Don't sell yourself.
If you sell
Don't do
your
that.
soul, I can't help you there.
I
Yeah,
just look like this. I just look sad.
Yeah, you're
I
right.
just
I'm
I'm not gonna be mad,
I'm just angry.
but I'm just gonna be disappointed.
Maybe angry at you about it.
But that thing's all black. It's worthless. Wait, that sounded
Yeah.
wrong.
Oh my God.
My black
But
soul,
another-
dark
but-
soul.
But
It's
a
dark.
fun fact, people, if you don't think you can really afford a model right away, you can simply just be a ping tuber. That's nothing
Yeah,
wrong with that because
literally,
that's
yeah.
awesome.
Yeah.
Look at Core. He's awesome. He's a
Aye.
ping tuber. Awesome.
Literally, yeah.
Awesome robot ping tuber. So you can
Orphans.
absolutely just do that. You know?
Yeah, the only
that's what I
thing.
did.
Yeah,
Mhm.
the only thing you need are 2, not 3, not 4, not 10, 2 PNGs.
Unless you want a lot of
Really?
things
20.
randomly.
Well,
Yeah.
for starters, even then you can start. No, wait, you can start with only 1.
Once a
But
You
party,
can
then-
at least, but you could advance to 2, which you can
Yeah.
pretty much like what I did for when I started with PingTuber. I basically just had my normal like expression, and then I basically just had my mouth open. That was it. That's
Yeah.
all really my PingTuber was.
Yeah,
So one here,
and
so
These
if
are-
you
these
wanna-
are fat
if you wanna
cats.
push it- if you want to push it a bit further, you can use GIFs. GIFs do work, as well as APNGs, which are animated PNGs.
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
Also work. Like we can't see it. It's not animated in Coca's stream right now, but my speech bubble is usually like animated and stuff like that on my own
Yeah.
stream.
Yeah,
Which is really
I
cool.
think I might not have sent the right file, but
that's
because
good.
we don't have previews of GIFs of APNGs in
yeah,
Discord.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I think I know one of Cutie Pie models is very animated, and I freaking love it.
Yes.
Yeah, she has one of those.
She made very good
She-
ones.
Yeah,
It was very good.
good ones,
Mhm.
yes.
I'm really proud of her for like getting into like learning how to like model
VTube,
and like
yeah. I'm
rig it
proud
up.
of
That
her
was
as
like,
Go the
well.
whole
so
model,
interesting
yes.
to watch.
Oh,
Watch
absolutely.
her growth, and then it was really cool. Like watching like her stuff. Like I always look at her tweets and go, "That's pretty awesome."
Learning from
Yeah.
step
Some really
1
good
to
stuff.
step 10 in this case.
Yeah, and for current or future PNG tubers, well, I touched on something that we discovered together fairly recently. Instead of using the the Discord thing that
Mhm.
everybody uses,
Yep.
there's a new thing called it's VidoTube or something. Wait, let me check again.
Is that the thing you sent us,
Is
Coca?
Is it Fookie Tech? No.
VidoTube, which I
VidoTube?
think the interface and like the thing kind of looks a bit like VTube Studio and stuff like that, where you have
Okay.
like your avatar on either a green, blue, or whatever background,
Okay.
Yeah.
and you can set your microphone, your voice levels, your closed mouth, open mouth images.
Okay.
You can add blinking images, different states and motions, and all kinds of stuff.
Yeah.
If you want to show my screen, I could show you real quick, maybe, or I can just send you the link
Send me a
to
link.
the thing
So,
if you prefer.
probably a link probably.
Okay.
All right.
Do it that way, yeah.
All I do is that. I'm gonna do some on my
I
end. Quick.
almost want to make a Mega Man reference, but we all know which one.
Excuse
Which
me?
is always the really awkward one.
Oh no.
You know which one, right, Coca?
Oh, that.
Yeah. That's the first thing I thought about. I'm behaving though.
For now.
I'm
For
not
now.
saying it, but I'm gonna put the image in
For
y'all's heads.
now.
Enjoy.
No. Enjoy for now. Oh.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that.
send it
I
to
seen
Coco.
that. I seen that, yeah. I seen it before, because in the F14 VTuber Discord, we have people that do this as well sometimes. So, helps a lot.
It also takes a way less resource than the Discord thing.
It really does.
Right.
You know, I do have a very important question.
Yes, go for it.
Boxers.
All right, so
Braves.
it's not that one. You already asked that one before stream started.
Everybody's confused, and I won't elaborate because that's funny.
So I think this is a very important question because it is one of those things that I think, especially nowadays, especially if you have someone who wants to stream, and they keep seeing everything on Twitter about streaming.
Yeah.
Mhm.
It's probably going to have to be a whole nother like discussion video, I guess.
Definitely not
But-
this video, just for that one, yes.
Essentially, what to do about drama.
Yeah, that's oh my god, that's a whole
Ooh.
nother ball
Ignore it.
game.
Ignore it.
Ignore it.
Don't feed
Yep.
it.
Just
Ignore it, yeah.
just turn to a the giver in a sense towards them.
Yeah.
You give them the drama.
Like basically, literally all knowledge is only about the whiteness of the void. That's it.
Yeah.
I love that book.
Goodness.
It's a good book. It's a very good book.
I'm just sitting there going, yeah.
Because I've seen one too many dumpster fires, and I'm like, why are people feeding this thing? They
Yeah,
have
it's where
no knowledge.
like literally like last month, it's where we were like full of like, what am I reading right now? What is happening?
What's happening? What's going on here?
Oh, I will go and say this. Some of that stuff made me like honestly really depressed
Sam.
to where I actually had to turn off Twitter for like I want to say over half a month.
Oh,
Yeah.
And
I remember you didn't want Twitter at first. You didn't have a Twitter.
he didn't
when I
want
first met you.
yeah.
I
Yeah.
didn't have a Twitter at first. And I'm
Yeah,
like,
good
we
reasons.
we
doing stuff,
we
and
we
now
would
it's like
help
trying
you
to
with that
flood.
too. Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah. I'm a boomer, okay? Poor Fronia had to help me out with that one.
Yeah, a little bit of me, but yeah, most probably they'll help you with that.
But yeah, it's one of the things that I have like. I don't like how Twitter's algorithm is. Like, it keeps trying to show stuff.
Caring
And
you,
I-
yeah.
I will say this. I really did like the fact that it's one of those things like the VTuber Lucy Pia or Lucy
Yes.
Pia.
Yeah.
Straight up just like the one comment that always repeats in my head now if I saw it was stop doom scrolling.
Mhm.
Yep.
You know,
Yep.
take yourself a breather, do what you gotta do for yourself. And I'm like,
Yep.
there we go.
Literally said outright out my words. Yep. Don't do
And I'm like, I like that. So whenever I start seeing stuff that's like gonna start the role of doom, I tell Twitter I don't want to see this. And it keeps trying to show me similar stuff anyway, so Twitter's obviously not listening to me.
ask us to show me more
Apparently.
memes
Dang
now
buds.
instead.
Yeah,
Are you using Home? Are you using Home, Mimic? Are you
Home?
one of these people
Oh,
instead
What?
of latest?
oh,
Wait, what?
You have two modes for your timeline. There's Home,
and there is
and there's latest tweets.
tweets. Yes.
It's probably stuck on latest tweets. Again, I'm a boomer. Let's all
That might be
remember
the reason
this.
why,
I
bro.
am-
The default is Home, and this is the one that you don't want because it keeps shoving you like algorithmic bull crap and
Yeah.
stuff you
Yeah.
don't really want.
I'm
Instead
on
of like
latest tweets
only the things,
now.
unlike latest, which is only the people you follow, and in a chronological order, obviously.
Yes.
Yeah, so it'd be basically the latest tweet that you see from them and such. Which is why I
So,
do.
If you don't mind, as I slowly pull out my phone, explain to me how to stop that. How to move it to home.
Yeah, on your phone. Let me check real quick.
Go for it.
It should be at the top.
Also,
Yeah, the very
that's
top,
why I say
top right. There's a little star thing.
Okay.
Push it.
Push the star.
Okay.
push the button. There's this button.
Also,
Got it,
home
okay.
home shows you posts that people like for some reason. It's like, don't show likes.
It's kind of weird.
Nobody
to be
cares
honest.
about
I feel
I
about
like,
like
likes.
to
they're
think
trying
about
to
it
do
as
weird
some
stuff
video
with that.
thing saying like I can't be on public transportation because you like this.
Yes, and
Right.
Can
It's one of those
Twitter
things.
needs to actually change that because I don't mind seeing cool art. If it's something I obviously don't want to see,
this one has lewd.
You should be. There's a
I mean-
nothing for work.
let me just say, Coco, this is me we're talking about. So
Yeah, you're right.
filter.
Yeah.
I like some of the stuff that's why it has posted.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
That's your cue is why stop posting
Yes,
penises.
yes.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah, you're right. You're right. You're right. You're right.
It's Saul's wife's fault. No, I'm kidding. Don't take it personal. Don't.
I actually
don't,
like
don't.
seeing
Greg,
that
no!
stuff.
Greg's growing. No.
I am say so. I just happen to sometimes look and go, ooh, I like this. Like,
It just likes it.
At least
like it all.
At least there's the thing where you can
Yeah,
put
a new thing now.
a
That was
not
never-
yeah.
That was
The
never
filter,
the thing
yeah.
before at all. Before, isn't added at
So-
all.
So you don't have to feel bad anymore because you have to actively click on it to see it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't feel bad about it. I actually, for me, okay, it's because I'm a degenerate. Okay. I'm gonna say so degenerate.
Jason. Yep.
Wait, what's in front of bio again? 69% lewd, 31% say so.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes, exactly.
It's like I like
Love you, Franny
I
baby.
like that stuff because I like it.
Hey, post that art. You like what you do? Just post it. Just do it.
Oh, I like,
like
that.
art.
Like that.
Especially when I gotta go.
A minute. Hey, yo.
Hey yo!
Ayo.
Let me get my
Need to
hammer
fix
now.
that.
The timing is perfect. That's great.
Do I need my hammer now?
As I was saying, Swy, for your sake, I like seeing that stuff. It makes my day, honestly,
Got it.
because I'm a say so degenerate.
I'm just horny. It's fine.
I'm kind of curious what commercial came up. I hope it was a food commercial.
Probably,
That'd be great. It was
probably
Papa
booze.
John's commercial.
Probably booze.
Papa John's commercial.
Mostly booze.
Not in Canada.
Oh,
I can.
Aw.
We don't get Papa John's here.
really?
What do you get?
Well, I don't know, fucking Domino's and shit like that.
Domino's
Ah.
commercial.
Pizza
Hold
Hut.
on.
Domino's.
Maybe it
Pizza
was
Hut.
Taco Bell recently.
We have one Taco Bell in Quebec.
Oh,
One.
really?
A blank commercial.
Oh,
Oh
dang.
my.
I hope it's a good Taco Bell.
I don't know. I never went. I don't even know where it is. Yeah, I think it's somewhere in Montreal. And
I'll
that's
say this
it.
fair warning in chat. I can't disable ads fully because Switch say, "Hey, you disable ads." Ad puts in so. Thanks, Switch.
Yeah.
Thanks, Twitch.
My damn
Well.
it, Twitch.
Forcing ads down our throats.
Literally.
Yeah. It's just one of those things. Like just. So
It's weird.
Yeah.
yeah, but it's just unfortunately a way that does help and a little bit give us funding as much. Just like just stop with the ads and just let the people watch our stupid damn stream, please, because people are here to enjoy us.
Like literally,
Listen, it sounds
as
funny when
say,
it sounds
Twitch
like I'm getting
should.
censored.
Twitch should. Yeah.
You know what I like? Ad plays. It was like so
Yeah.
rude.
You're right. Yeah, you're right. You're right. You're right.
It's when it's time perfectly I can forgive it.
Yeah, that's
Right.
a problem. That, to be honest.
That's the only time I forgive it.
But
Mochi, we don't even receive peanut dust from those ads. Don't even feel bad.
No.
Didn't they increase the ad revenue recently?
Only if
55%. I think you have to use their program.
Yep,
Yeah.
you have to use their ad
program.
scheduler, yeah, for a specific
Yeah.
thing, and then you get the 55%.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But as we all know, and thanks fucking Zach Boosie for sharing Twitch and streaming news like that, because he's like my main source of streaming news.
Mhm.
Yeah.
I totally agree with him when he says that, like, this kind of ad scheduling thing is completely
Weird.
weird and doesn't work for live content.
It does
like-
not.
No.
No.
Like, they could have just said, okay, you have to make X amount of ads, play X amount of ads in X amount of time, but you can choose when, so that you can put ad breaks whenever you go take a piss or something.
Or like X amount
Yeah.
of
Or
hours of
like
stream, basically.
beginning of the stream, basically, like when you're getting ready and stuff.
But
Like ads will play
now-
for now.
But with that, you have absolutely zero control of
Which sucks.
when the
Yeah.
ad's gonna play.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think when I put mine up, I'm like, okay, this should play after a certain amount of hours, but it keeps playing every few minutes. It's like, stop it.
Yeah, I have mine set to every
Yeah.
hour, but it doesn't do that all anymore. I hate it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's just forcing breaks.
Right.
No.
No, I don't
No.
want the break.
Break.
No break. Only
What's the
game.
We don't
Just
take
let me
breaks.
game. And that's the thing. Some things are just, as I said, the content curation world is a very awkward space.
It
And
used
really-
to be like.
It tends to be awkward and also pretty dang brutal.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, it is.
Awkward, brutal, and you're just like, but we keep pressing on through. That's what we can do.
As we should.
Sadly,
I
whether you
hope
like it or
not.
not, it's a business.
Yep.
It is.
Unfortunately.
So we gotta do. Yeah, so we gotta do what we gotta do. That's usually
Alright,
what the case
so
is.
who had the tank stance on?
Me.
About no.
Oh.
What?
Who's the white mage?
I thought it was me with my sense.
Oh.
You have like three
Wait.
tank mains here.
Well,
Oh, I'm only a DPS main.
converting.
Paladin heal. Who's Paladin?
I'm converting to a tank main because I've been asked to do it next patch and for the rest of my raiding career. So
Nice.
I'm the
Mhm.
gunbreaker, so don't it's fine.
I'm
just-
on multi-flex. I'm fine.
Dark Knight.
Machinist! Pew pew!
Speaking of tanking, so about that 6.2 patch, by the way.
Oh, we need to get into 6.2.
I think
Well, let me tune out then.
I haven't really been playing lately.
Yeah.
No, wait, that's perfect. Just tell me about it. Just try to get me excited for it.
Listen,
Try to get me
Listen,
back into the game.
listen, island. Every menu on your island for free.
Oh, like Animal Crossing.
Yes.
Okay, here's what can get you excited. You ready?
Yeah.
They added a giant pole that you can like put into the house.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah,
Like
yeah,
for,
they did.
like for pole dancing?
Yes, they did
I
add
guess.
that. They did add that. Yes, to the game.
I guess it could be for say so
that's a game.
things, like
Mhm.
know.
Pole dancing is say so. It's
Yeah,
fine.
they say so. Yes, but the name does that? No, it's not. Say so.
It doesn't have to be lewd.
Yep. Garrett's one of those.
No, you
In
can,
mine.
you can use it for you can
I
you know, I don't even
do.
I use this decoration enough time for like pulling like sides next
Yep.
things next to it.
It's in my mediocre bar.
Yeah, you asked me.
Oh, your
I mean-
mediocre
I mean, what?
bar. Yeah.
Okay,
What?
you haven't done any work lately.
I
need you to,
gotta go. I gotta go.
Nah, you better get back
I
here.
I gotta
No,
go.
maybe
Get over here.
Yama
No.
paid a lot of
Get over
money.
here.
No, he
Uh-oh.
did. Don't worry
Wait.
about it.
Wait, Yala
Back here.
paid you? Wait. You got paid, but you didn't put it in the account?
Yeah, you're
Uh-oh.
right.
No, it went to my pocket.
What?
Why didn't but you were supposed to put it in the
Because
account?
if I give it to Coca will run immediately.
No,
Yeah, you're right.
you moron.
Yeah, you're right.
Look, I'm not talking to Coca. It was to the bank so we could put it in the in a safe. God damn it! Not to talk to this damn stripper. I can't talk. Streaper.
We said
Streaper.
stream and streamer for too long, so it becomes streeper.
We're gonna coin that term.
My God.
Oh God.
My God.
Oh my goodness.
So is it the new raid tier? Yeah.
Yes, so there is a new
the
raid tier.
raid tier, and the first time they've done this at all is delay Savage a week.
Allow people to enjoy the content for a week before they go ahead and
I
bang
can
their heads against the
finally
wall.
do a
what?
story for once.
Wait,
I
I
was
thought
gonna do story first thing in the morning.
that was normal. No.
No, it's not. It
no?
was never at all till now.
Never.
The releasing Savage. They always release Savage at the same time as normal.
Don't worry, Cole. I was in the same position as you. I was very confused.
Yeah, but this time to do an opposite. It's a normal first, week after Savage.
Yeah, I won't be touching that. I won't be touching patch stuff till later in the day since I do have to work. But I have all night actually since I'm off Wednesday.
I'll be streaming
Huh.
all day tomorrow for that.
I will be recording, and then I'm gonna wait till later on that night, and I will
That's
be
what you're
doing the
saying.
normal raids with Waba. Wabi been voluntold.
Let's go.
Oh, 2 weeks. Oh. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is the first
Oh,
time they're trying this, by the way. So
Yeah. Yeah, so what happened originally, as a little fun fact, is someone's been playing the game for a while. When it used to be in Heaven's Ward, it used to be, well, actually, okay. Beginning of the expansion, you would get the normal raid, and then 2 weeks later, the Savage would come out.
Yep.
Then they would basically do from there on forward is they would release the normal
time.
and Savage raid at the same time.
Yep.
However, as of now, they have decided to do something different, which is they release the normal raids first, and then a week later they release the Savage.
Yep.
Which I think, to be honest, to me, I think it's great because that gets people who usually rush to do all the story stuff and all that just to get ready to do the fights and such, chance to actually sit down and enjoy the story the first week, so that in their week the world race is happening as such. They
or
already
like
did like their
Conquer
nice.
Raiders in a sense.
Yeah, 1 week is reasonable. It's fine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
1 week's reasonable.
It gives
Fully
chances-
fine.
So
Also, 1 week's the best song.
hey.
Anyone
Yeah.
knows that? Anyone know that song?
I swear.
It's been 1 week since you
Hey.
looked at me.
Oh my God.
Yeah,
Oh my God.
I actually had a friend in college who could actually say that whole like very fast verse like without missing a beat.
Emoji said 1 week. Let's look at me.
I
But yeah, I am
Um,
glad this is happening because it makes me. I'm a retired semi-hardcore raider in a sense, and I'm glad for it. To be honest. So, like, I literally on
Yeah.
X, even better, I'd skip story, dead ass. Just
Yeah, because I will actually, I'll be streaming my end as well. Tomorrow as soon as I get home, probably do story first to do that, and then I'm gonna do the raids right at night.
Focus the
now,
part skipper. Confirmed.
I did back then, but now I can't anymore. I'm glad I didn't do it anymore. Thank God. I did a lot during Heaven's Word. Sorry.
Yeah.
That
What
was a
it?
JoJo's
So-
reference.
JoJo's reference. So I
You
guess
are approaching me.
Oh.
Oh.
But besides the raid
Hey,
coming
Mickey
out,
Mouse! Uh-huh.
we have a lot of shit coming out just right off the freaking bat from
Yeah.
Island Sanctuary. That fucking island is fucking big, by the way.
It is huge. That island is huge, and I think it's up to 40 minions you can put on that island. That's like the I think that's the limit they talked about at the moment, which is going to be very interesting on how what people will be able to come up with as such. It looks really fun though.
It does.
Though I might not jump in first thing because I'll be honest with you, I've been on a relic grind lately.
Yes, you have been. You have been,
I-
yes.
Poor soul.
I completed my Zeta Ninja relic recently.
Ah!
Pain, the pain, the suffering.
And I thought I was a
It is
masochist.
And then I got my second Heaven's Ward relic finished just last night.
I only did 2 of those. I was done with it. Just saying.
Oh my
Oh,
god.
I just want the achievements.
I mean, that works out, I guess.
At least for
These are
Heaven's
the
Ward.
achievements I see.
But the Realm Reborn relics do not give you the achievement, so
I
I
don't
just
know.
stopped caring about those.
So
So
when
that's fair.
when we doing Stormblood.
we're getting there. I still gotta get through Heaven's Ward.
Eureka!
Yeah.
You need the
I'll
pain.
be
Eureka.
there for you, buddy, and
The
Eureka. Hearing the
only
pain.
one, the only one I did
Eureka.
and finished.
The only one I didn't finish with one weapon only. I was ninja only, by the way, on content. I was suffering.
I kind of waited. I waited for Pagos to become less
Grind.
hell.
Yeah.
And then I went
Pyros
back
was
to it,
so bad.
and then Pyros and Hidatos were actually
Pyros and Hydos were the best
bearable.
ones. Yeah.
yeah.
So for me, I said I did, other than Stormblood, I did skip Eureka because at the time, Stormblood, I didn't play the game very much. I kind of put the game down around that time. That was just because I had there was just a lot that was going on, and especially it didn't help because my ex wasn't in the game anymore. I didn't really start caring for it, and I didn't really have friends that were like I really wanted to stick around and talk to, so I just kind of dropped the game entirely. But no, that's a lie. I played it for story. I got onto the story, did the new raids, and logged out, and never looked at the game again until next patch.
Understandable.
That was literally how my life was, and I only did it to make sure to get gear. Oh, okay, I'll be ready for the next patch when it happens. Okay, bye.
And then you met us.
They met us.
Met a lot of people actually.
You
like
waited
right towards-
outside my FC house.
I literally asked, okay, can I get someone for my photos, my aura real quick?
Oh my
Yeah, that
gosh,
was-
yes.
That was you. Yeah, that was you guys. I literally jumped in one stream. I saw Mimic was streaming. I just said, "Oh, this is cool. I'm just gonna plop here and see how many people will notice me. I'm just gonna chill here on my alt character." And then it was just like, "Oh, Waba's here. Oh shit, I've been found out."
And then
I've
me
been
and
fat.
Cora met because
I've been
Cora decided to check out my stream. We talked about Katakyo Hitman Reborn.
Funny enough, Cora rated me first back then. I think it was like me doing T actually. To be honest, that was like way back. During my I was a law
Sure.
fell.
Oh, way back.
I think mostly I met Core through Zyros. I think it was just like
Yeah, I met
God,
Cyrus through
how did
Core.
we meet?
I-
I don't remember.
It was through the Zaibatsu, yeah.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
remember.
Because we've been part of this. I mean, I think it's been like 3 years. I know since I've been part of it.
Me
I know
and
it's been
Frederick
around that
too for
long.
me. Jeez.
Yeah, about 2 years for me. It was 2 years in July this year.
Jeez.
Yeah, it'd be 3. Actually, I think 3's about right. Because by the time I joined the Zaibatsu and such, is when me and my ex were going down the spiral in our relationship, and then I broke up with her probably about 2 months afterwards.
I think I
After I
joined
joined
Zaibatsu. I was raid off to the
Fun
raid
times.
via Corey raid to Zyros. I think.
Actually, it's funny because Zyros, the reason I checked him out was because me and him were talking about when I did a 24-hour stream of Final Fantasy
Mhm.
11. I did a charity stream, and he was like, me and him and Kay were all talking, and the next one was like, "You should check Zyros out." I go check Zyros out. I'm like, okay, this dude's cool. He's playing League right now, but he's still cool. I just watch his content.
But he's still
Despite
cool.
him playing League.
He's playing cool
League.
League. Yes,
He's
cool
playing
League.
League.
Yes.
I'm waiting for him to return to hear that comment. He's like, what was that?
The word League and cool don't mix,
He
but it's fine.
messaged
No.
into DM. He's like, "What'd you say?"
We were all brought together by
What'd you say,
Zyros.
punk?
That is true.
Yes.
I was about
That's
to say,
true,
like,
yes.
oh my gosh, like we're all brought together by Zyros.
These Zyros, yes.
Yes.
He brought us all together here. If he wasn't for him, man.
The good has been.
Yes.
It wouldn't
Yes.
have, nothing would have happened in that case. Just saying.
Especially
never-
that was during
I
the
don't-
pandemic, so
Oh god, the
everybody was
pandemic
kind of
changed
feeling a bit
everything.
lonely.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was nice
Yeah.
to change the pace.
Oh,
Change
for
pace.
sure. And it said it's just been a great experience since, and I met a lot of people, met new friends, and now I've been starting multiple communities. So it's so weird. Like I haven't right now, at least, had moments of burnout, but it was brief because
Yeah.
I learned I could just diverse into other games. So when I did that, it didn't burn me out completely. When I tried to go for that grind to try to do all alts to 90 on every data center, because
Oh
guess
my
what?
God.
DC travel.
Fish.
DC travel, I didn't know was going to be a thing until
Yeah.
basically we found out, oh, the patch has come for it. Hey, guess what this means? I don't have to level as many.
Yep.
I was like,
Actually,
oh, I'm
let
relieved.
me make this darker for you. All
What?
that work you did meant nothing.
Actually, you're not wrong.
I
Yeah,
know.
I only have one level alt
That feels bad,
right
man.
now, so yeah.
Yeah, I do remember. I was like, oh yeah, that's right. I did get these characters, but at least if anything, my light alt wasn't for nothing though. At least.
Yeah, that's true.
So-
But I know you did as a just in case if something failed and you couldn't,
Yeah, the DC travel was going to be a thing.
At first, yeah, it was weird.
So better safe than sorry.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, for sure. So that's
Is that
just
the karma?
been-
Yes.
Yes, that's very true. That's how we met. I said Zyros met.
Game they tried to cool people.
Just about, it feels like. You find honestly a lot of the most wholesome people.
Here's for that.
You do.
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
Here you go.
Absolutely.
Yeah, he deserves
Please.
it.
He absolutely deserves it every moment,
Go
man.
bug him fully,
Yeah,
please, when
absolutely.
you can.
Yeah.
Hi.
Yes,
Hi.
Guska,
Here he
yeah.
is.
There you are.
He has returned.
Oh,
Oh well,
Alright, you know what? Here you go. Have my soul, sir.
well, if it
But,
makes you feel better, Zyvos, that life of mine will probably be in yours and Cinder's hands in EDF.
Hey?
Oh,
damn.
boy.
yeah.
I watched
It
a
would be a
VOD
very
of that.
short
That was funny
life.
to watch the VOD of that, not
Dude.
gonna lie.
Yeah.
PvP's always an option in that game.
It is.
Yeah. It's like one of those things. Yeah, seriously, everyone should go check out Zyros. If you haven't checked out Zyros, what are you doing? You're like, what's wrong with you?
Like, how dare you not
Is
go
it,
to
is
the
it
wrong
side?
with
Praise
you?
Zyros? Is it the Praise
What's wrong
Zyros
with you?
segment?
Yeah.
It's like, what's wrong with you? Go check them out.
It's a
I mean, there's a lot of things wrong with me, but
all the same,
I'm
but
kidding.
must be me and horny. I mean, what?
I mean, you're on Alra.
Yeah, you're right.
Yes, you have horns. I have horns as well.
Yeah.
All those horns.
Yes.
We're all horny.
Except for
And
Mimic.
Mimic is horny too, but in a different way.
I mean the say-so way.
Absolutely. Unless she's hiding a horn under that little hat.
No, that's the what is
Uh,
under my hat actually.
mhm.
Yeah.
Moving on.
Moving on, exactly, Mundo.
I know
It's
you.
fine.
I think it's time to ask my question I love asking.
What's up?
Core.
Boxers.
Not that one.
Briefs.
Out of the Final Fantasy series or just Final Fantasy 14,
Yes.
who's your favorite husbando or waifu?
Oh God.
Of the Final Fantasy series?
Yeah.
Okay. Let me think about it a little bit.
Much.
That's a big series. Hmm.
Best himbo.
Of course, here's why it goes with the himbo.
Immediately, Zwei like did not even hesitate. Was just like, phew.
Freaking love it. Freaking love it.
My goodness.
My best husbando is Edgar from 6.
Ooh.
Okay.
Good pick.
I don't think that. Oh,
Good
yeah,
pick.
nice.
Now for waifu.
Oh, boy.
I guess I'm going with Celeste.
Oh.
6 is just my favorite.
You know, I still want
6
to
is
play
really good.
6.
I gotta do the same thing though. I played probably I think a quarter of the way through, and I haven't gone back to play it. I need to get back and play it
I
again.
play everything on both 6, then play this again.
Because 6 is one of the ones I don't have completed. I think it's I think I've 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, the original 7, 8, 12 are the only
12.
ones currently I do not have completed. But I have completed 4, 7 remake, 9, 10, 13, and 15. Though 15, it was more like towards the end of it, more of a
15,
drag.
15 felt like more like a
Oh,
boy
yeah.
band, so I kind of can't really count that.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was like I liked it at first because I liked the open world and such, but like the moment it got too linear for me, I was just like, just let me please finish the game.
Yeah, it felt too more
I
boy band
kind
centric.
of. I will say, like for me, I actually do kind of enjoy 15 for now.
For now,
I do know when I was
yes.
watching someone play, I do know it's like one part where it's like it really does kind of bum rush, but I do kind of forgive it because I think when we found out more, like they were kind of running out of time. I'm like, this is why you don't need to do this.
Yes.
Yeah, that's why I was just like.
I did wish the multiplayer was a bit more opened,
If
and not like
only.
because that would have been really fun.
Meanwhile,
But
Final Fantasy.
I do like Final Fantasy 15's villain because
Yes.
he kind of rose into the ranks.
Yes, he
Because
does.
it's like him and Kefka are probably my favorite villains because I learned of Kefka because of Dissidia. That's my introduction to Final Fantasy.
You speaking of Arden, by the way?
Yes.
Arden, yes.
Arden.
Arden,
Yeah,
yeah,
He's a good villain.
Yeah, I like him too.
Actually, I will say he is good.
I
Yeah.
would totally help him destroy the world.
Haven't played 15, but I know of it.
Yeah. He's I will definitely will say he was actually really good to watch.
Speaking
And
of villains, we were teased a lot during this teaser for a trailer.
Oh yeah.
For Laha Daddy.
That and well, the Four Fiends and Golbez.
Ah yes.
Oh yeah, FF. Yeah. Oh yep.
I wish I played FF4 before that coming out. I was like, oh,
I'm
Still
so happy I did because the moment I heard the music and stuff, I started screaming.
I was like,
only knew about
fuck.
I'm like, yes, let's go.
I only know about the Four Fiends because of the song.
Yeah.
Yes. I loved Four's music. It was great.
Yeah, it was.
I mean, all the FF music is always fantastic.
Always, yes.
I mean, 11 will always hold a soft spot in my heart, but you know that's just me and being maybe that boomer that played MMOs since 2004. And you know, I'm gonna go now. You guys have fun with the rest of the stream.
Listen,
I
have been playing and watching video games since I was like freaking 5 years old. Been watching my mom play like Mario games.
Oh jeez.
Best days of my life.
Yeah. No, I was playing them from really like 1 year old. I remember being told, "Yeah, you play Super Mario World upside down on the couch."
Yeah, basically, yes.
I was like, all right, because that was the thing I did.
Oh.
But
my mom would wake me up to watch her finish a game.
Nice.
Like Luigi's Mansion or something like that.
Ooh. Luigi's the best.
And then I would come home for lunch sometimes, and she would be hooked on Animal Crossing. It's like, Mom, where's the food?
I need food. She's like, hold on, I gotta feed the villagers.
You think, oh shit, I forgot.
Just like, oh, whoops, I forgot. Oh, I'll be back.
You know,
love you, Mom.
One time, my husband was like, "Hey, did you put the back when like he was working security and everything? It's like, hey, did you put the meat in the fridge?" And I'm like, sandwich night.
Nice.
Oh, I just stare at him blankly, and I'm like, no.
Mhm.
While I'm also cussing myself in my head, going, forgot again.
Lamau.
Mood.
He'll just look at me and
Goodness.
know if I forgot something.
It's like,
I'm
why are you like this?
Why
He's,
you like
he's
this?
also been forgetful lately, so I've been trying to cut him some slack.
Understandable.
That's fair.
I try
Oh,
anyway.
Hmm.
We all have a lot going on, though. To be fair, everything's
You
going
do.
like just like everything's going like 1,000 miles per hour.
I mean, I
It's
forgot
essentially-
breakfast twice in a row this week already starting.
Oh my god. So yeah, it's just one of those things, and it's all good. It happens to the best of us.
So anyway,
But does it happen to the most fantastic of us?
like the Loprites.
Yes, even me.
Goodness gracious.
So I think we should let's see. Anything else we want to talk about for the patch?
I am like very surprised we're getting for the next. Well, I'll call them tribes from now on. Omicron. I thought we were gonna.
Oh,
get,
yeah.
I thought we were gonna get something else. Not that. To be honest.
Well, it's an interesting choice, but I can see it. It would be definitely interesting to see where that goes. I like to see since thankfully I do have gatherer's level. That's actually something I do.
I'm already max on Gather. I did that right away on Endwalker after finished MSQ first.
I still have Fisher and I still got Botany. I still got Botany at 70. I gotta level that at some point.
I gotta level up my Mina.
Mine's fun.
Yeah, my
Level
miner's
83.
my miner's at 90. My Fisher's at 87. And I look at my botanist going, it's level 70. That needs to change.
Besides
gonna stay
content
like that.
patches, the best quality of life patch I still agree to this day is you can repair someone's gear if you don't have 90 grabbers at all.
That actually is a really good one, especially if people don't want to delve into that.
Understandable.
Because I'm going to still delve into it just because at some point I'm going to want the achievement to have all crafters at 90. I'm going to
I'm
achievement
probably
hunting
never. I'm
spree.
gonna keep saying I'm gonna touch it, but I'm really not.
Oh, I know the reality. You're never going to touch them. I just know that reality.
I have a husband who has leveled up his craft just for that.
Good
I
lord.
just say, oh, yep, we know where that's going.
And I have friends who are also crafters, and I could just throw a material. I'm going, can you make this?
Yeah, you're right.
I'll be honest with you. I'll have them leveled up, and you'll ask me, "Can you craft something?" I said, "Nope, I have no idea. I'm just literally doing it for the achievement, and I'm not looking at it
That's
again."
why I look at Coca and just go, Coca, I needed something made. Can you make this for me?
Yeah, you're right.
As long as I pay, I guess, for most of the materials, it'll be all good.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah, and everyone's gonna have their own thing. But so just keep a reminder that everyone's gonna have their own unique style and stuff like that. So if people don't want to do something, don't tell them to do something.
Oh yeah.
Well, but I'm going to need you to turn on your tank stance before this buster goes off. Ah!
That's gonna be a lot for me next year, by the
Oh,
way.
rip.
I'm gonna
perfect.
be. I'm not sure I'm
She
gonna be
just
next
reduces my
game.
cooldown. Yes. Okay, now we've turned our tank stance on. I'll evoke the boss. Cool.
Yeah,
my
kind of
tank
like that. Yeah.
I use my
Free
cooldown.
cooldown.
I use my free cooldown. Okay.
Healer, stop
This is-
taking so much damage. Okay.
Okay.
Yep.
Let me
Okay,
just
you
give it
tank it then.
No, use yours problem now, not mine.
You are the tank now.
You to take now.
Like
Enjoy it.
Nani.
My goodness. This is
Remember forced tank swaps?
Yes.
That's when it's the
Oh.
most fun to sacrifice DPS.
That's a
is
fun
to-
thing to do still in the game.
Yeah.
When your
yeah.
co-tank dies, you're like,
Mhm.
oh,
Yeah.
right.
Let me go share this off to a DPS. The DPS are like, what?
Nani?
Or it'd be like Coca and sneak up on you during a tank buster.
Hey, sup?
Yes. You bitch! I'll send you the clip, Gordon. It's great.
Good times.
I mean,
But,
besides
that's-
all the patch contents we have a lot of quality of life stuff coming to this patch. Besides content-wise,
yeah.
From the icon changes mostly for action skills, where we have able to see that big fucking second number on it, like countdown when it's back for from a cooldown, basically. That helps a lot for my
Yeah.
eyeballs.
There's another. Yeah. The other one, there's actually a really good one that comes up is basically with your actions. When you look at actions now, you'll actually see the upgrades go together.
Thank
So now
God.
when you see like Rage of Helon turn Royal Authority, you're not going to see like, what's this Rage of Helon ability? And you're trying to like figure out where the hell is it on my bar, or and you still see it in Royal Authority and really confused.
Yeah.
So, I think that's a really nice quality of life change.
It does help the people that
Yeah.
come to introduce the game fully. Because I met a lot of people. I'm a mentor. I do Sale Assault.
Yep.
Not every mentor is good in the game. Only some have earned it fully. I've been asked a lot about what do I do about this, like X skill and X skill. Tell them do this, and that.
Yeah,
Because I do love teaching anything besides fighting. The fights in the game.
Yeah, because I know for me, I've had people come up and ask me certain questions too. So, because that's why I keep my mentor on at all times. I just say, you have questions, just don't be afraid to poke me. I'll do what I can to answer.
Exactly.
Usually, that's the way we look at it.
But what if you have cooties?
You know what? I'm bound
Well.
that.
Whatever.
So, future games. What
games?
is one of the... I want to talk about like just a little bit, so kind of be off into like a little bit away from Final Fantasy,
Okay.
Yeah.
and just find out what like kind of games like everyone looks forward to. I know what Core's answer is. Everyone knows Core's answer.
Core. What's your class, sir? What's your I'm gonna go hide now.
I'm gonna wait on you guys.
I'm gonna hide
No?
now.
Want
We're
me
gonna
to
wait
go
on us
first?
to get out of him, okay?
I'm gonna hide here while I wait for the answer.
Core, please enlighten me.
Yes.
I'm not.
Silk Song.
Hmm?
For those of you who didn't hear, it's Silk Song.
So, oh right, yeah.
Remember,
Yep,
if you say the
yes.
if you say the words Hollow Knight,
You'll go crazy.
like that.
You hear Corey say about anything about Hollow Knight or Silk's
He's just like,
yeah, basically, yeah.
yep.
it's like he's like the Kool-Aid man. You say Hollow Knight, just bursts through your wall and goes Hollow Knight.
It's like
Oh,
go this
go
shit
to the
now.
critically acclaimed Metroidvania, son.
Oh my God.
That's coming
I still gotta
within the next year.
I myself need to still go through and finish the original Hollow Knight. I'm having fun with
I'm
it.
like halfway through on my Switch, so.
I
I've
need
been
to
doing-
get more endings. I'm with the circus people.
Oh,
I say as I'm like in front of a carnival.
yeah, about
Yeah,
that.
yes. Grim. Nightmare King Grim is, I think, is my favorite, or one of my favorite bosses.
Yes.
Hmm.
I have seen some stuff.
How about the rest of what about you, Coca?
Oh, you know me with my recent like love for Edo stuff lately, and like Japan
Yes.
related stuff. There's a
Mhm.
game who makers people that made Neo 2 by like Neo. It's called I'm gonna see match for a wish list. Hang on, where is it? I have it
Yeah,
here.
yeah, for my
It's
list.
called Wallong Final Dynasty. It's not a Souls like game, not Dark Souls like game. It's like
Mhm.
an Edo period, but it's fighting demons. A lot of demons.
Ooh.
Oh, yes.
I'm like, I'm in for that shit fully.
Nice.
Like Edo period, anything Japan, I love it. For a
Absolutely.
video game. Makes me feel go, ooh, yes, samurai swords, armor, mostly armor though.
Well, have you played what's the Japanese the Japanese Dark Souls? They're pretty much all Japanese.
Yeah,
Which yes, Neo.
yeah, but
you
Neo
played Neo
1,
then.
Neo 2, and Sekiro as well.
Good shit.
All good, all
I
good
gotta
games.
still beat Neo 2.
It's hard, but it's fun.
Oh,
It
Neo. Oh, that reminds
is.
me. Yeah, we need to get back into that Neo
Welcome
too.
to Souls likes.
Yeah, also
I need
that's
to
a
get
nutshell,
back to
basically.
Yes.
Yeah, we gotta get back into that.
Neo 2 is a fun time. You'll love it. You know, hate it sometimes.
Oh yeah, I've been enjoying it. Then I like, oh god, come on, really, mother.
Like gotta take that
places.
breather every once in a while from it.
Yeah.
Just go, okay. I don't
Okay, I'll
want
come back to
punch
it.
my monitor.
Yeah.
That's on me.
Back
I
to
just punch my
it.
wall at the time.
I almost broke
ball.
my controller.
Oh, never mind then.
I'm
I
not surprised.
I
Like,
have a very small record of breaking and throwing controllers when I get mad at it.
Mm.
It's always because like
Understandable.
the game doesn't take the input. Like that's why I'm taking a little bit break from Elden Ring.
Yeah, Elden Ring
Before I
can
see,
do
like,
that.
Yeah, and I found out why like the dodge is so finicky. It's
Yeah.
because they made it sprint and that the same thing and something was not connected right.
Yeah.
But I have just about almost slammed this poor controller into the ground.
Oh my
boy.
god.
I have
Oh.
one time on my PS3. I think I still have that system. I probably need to sell it at this point. Because you can't get the wireless stuff anymore because an update absolutely killed the wireless controller. I flung that thing, and it hit the wall, and then it just broke. Like you couldn't unjam
Ooh.
the
Oh.
Yeah.
bumper
Oof.
and the trigger.
Ooh.
Here's
Yeah.
like my husband's like, "Oh, it's not working," and I went, "Huh?" I tried a few times. I'm like, I just like slung it with a straight face. I just stared at the monitor.
Yeah,
I was seething in rage.
Oh my
I know.
god.
I've actually have heard her rage a couple of times. So I
Lucky
can
Lark?
actually attest to that. But Mimic, what are you looking forward to?
Hmm?
I got a list.
Uh-oh.
Ooh, oh.
Well, I know one's coming out later on this month. Which
Wait,
will
we're
be
out more than
August.
one?
Really?
Yeah, but you can add more than one. If you want to add more than one, feel free to.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah.
Can go
I'll
around.
go through mine real quick. Mine. This one's coming out like near the end of August. It's Call of the Wild, the Angler, so I get to go fishing.
Oh god, fishing games.
And I think there's two more. Because it's very interesting. Is the White Raven
Hmm.
and Slay the Princess.
Ooh.
Me.
Huh.
I'll go and explain Slay the Princess first. Essentially, I watched mainly Badass Hero play it.
Hmm.
And essentially, the narrator tells you that you are on your way to a cabin where you will go and kill the princess. Because if you don't, she will destroy the world.
Hmm.
And as you make these choices, the prince's appearance changes.
Huh.
Hmm.
And
I've heard of this one, I think.
yeah, and when the
Same.
second chapter begins, there's another voice of whichever route you took in the first one. It continues off that route. Which of course, as kind of like in one of the other ones, in Slay the Princess, the narrator has no clue that you're going through a time loop.
Hmm.
Now, the White Raven follows more of a more like a basic RPG tactical war game with, of course, apparently in this one, your choices do matter. Which I do like that. I like it when my choices do heavily affect things. I don't like it when the game holds my hand and goes, "They still stay with you." I'm like, no, they freaking despise me. They will kill me in my sleep.
Right.
I want them gone.
Right.
My god.
But yeah, that's like I think top tier. Now I know Witchbrook is another one. I know Last Faith is also another one I'm interested in. It's not sure. It's supposed to come out sometime this year. I know I sent this over to Core because it's like Castlevania.
Castlevania
And
is so
you also can rip
fun.
off the wings of the enemies.
Yeah. Love doing that kind of stuff in any kind of game.
Any other games y'all are looking forward to?
God of War Ragnarok. Yes, God of War games. Yes, more hack and slash time.
Oh, I need to finish the first one.
It's so good.
It is very good.
I just can't wait to hear more. Boy.
I'm looking forward to Dragon Age Dreadwolf. That's supposed to come out sometime next year.
Oh,
Yeah,
Solace.
I forgot about that one.
Yes,
as well.
Dude, I'm just like I played the other three multiple times, and I'm going through another playthrough of DA2. I played DA1 like 3 times, get through all the different endings. I actually almost have all the achievements on the Xbox 360, but I lost my Xbox account, so I can't get it back to get the rest of them.
Rip.
That sucks.
It just sucks. It's like, I'm so close. So close. And then I played DA2, had a lot of fun with that, and I played a few rounds of DA Inquisition, which was fun too. So
I still
I'm
gotta
really,
play GA Inquisition.
I still want to, so I cannot wait to play 4. It's like that's the one thing it's like probably one of the few things I know I'm really looking forward to. I think it's just like with other games, I kind of more like see like, oh, that's cool, but my motivation for them isn't really high or something like that. Like some people see the Pokemon, and I go, that's cool. Pokemon's still going. That's cool.
I mean, my man, though.
When
That's
you like
fair.
That's
get
just,
Glock
that's just how I am.
That's fair.
Fair enough.
That's just how I feel though, because unfortunately, like I've tried to get back into it, and I just cannot feel the Pokemon series like I used to. But getting back to
Yeah,
like playing
same.
playing Gold, Silver, or like even like at most probably Ruby, Sapphire, Emerald, I'm down. But like after that, it's kind of where I'm like, But
Yeah.
that's just how
Diamond
I
and
feel.
Pearl.
Me was Diamond Pearl, Sword and Shield. I'm like, I'm done for a while. So
Yeah, after X and Y, I'm like, I'm good.
Yeah, that's just one of those things.
You know, I've got to add Baldur's Gate 3, but I want to make sure like it runs smoothly as possible.
honestly,
so there's like
same.
no rush.
Like I want to play
Same.
that, but it's like full like just optimization issues.
But listen,
Yeah.
it's funny when the NPC tells you they won't always be watching them. Breaks her freaking back.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah, you're right.
Yes,
was-
it's janky
Oh.
in a weird way.
It's
So
funny, though.
my favorite thing from BG3 that happened was one time me and Lark were playing. We had a playthrough at one of the party members. We ended up going back to camp at one point, and one of the party members turned on us, and it basically had a battle in our own camp.
Oh,
I
boy.
know
God.
that one. That one's fun. I always aim for it.
My
It was like
God.
Asteria betrays us and just starts killing us, and I'm just like, dude, what the fuck? This was not
Oh,
supposed
mine
to
was
happen.
always Lizelle.
No. Lizelle. Fun fact about Lizelle for me, like we kill her every playthrough.
Oh my God, that's just
We don't- we
evil.
don't-
That's fucking
God,
evil.
She
How
doesn't-
dare
she
you?
doesn't even get to live. She just dies. Lark just hates her guts. I'm
That's
like,
just
okay,
evil. How dare you?
I will say Lizelle's personality does kind of grate against me a little bit.
Evil.
Yeah. Yeah. So it was just fun.
Evil.
That's why I'm just like, yep. Every time we see her, oh, babe, we're gonna kill her. Yeah, okay, we'll kill her.
Oh,
Just take her loot. I just take her loot. I use her loot.
My
Oh,
God.
gosh.
Good.
Cole, you remember when we tried playing Baldur's Gate 3?
Yeah.
And
Well-
we were trying to romance Shadowheart, and she just like completely kept giving. Let me go. I'm saying this in the kindest way possible. Shadowheart's the most confusing individual. And
Yeah.
she keeps giving you like these backhand answers. I'm like, what is this?
My
Yeah.
God.
Yeah, she was really hard to try and romance. It was insane. Meanwhile, you and Gail were just fucking fine.
Yeah.
Good Lord.
trying to get her to like romance is rough. Like so I feel that. But I'm trying to think of like I can't think of anything that really sticks out immediately that like I really care for.
I
mean,
have
actually, Actually thinking about FF. I'm thinking about
Mhm.
eventually when FF16 eventually comes out, that'd be great.
Eventually,
I
yes.
think we're all looking
yeah.
out
We
for
all
it.
wait for it. It has DMC mechanics in it. I'm fully into it,
Mhm.
fully. So yes.
Not thinking
I'll have-
about it. I was like, yeah, that's right. 16.
Poor
don't have a
ye old
PS5
drip
yet,
devil
but maybe.
trigger.
Maybe for it. We'll see.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry, were you gonna say, Core?
Well, I also have a wish list of things coming soon.
You do, sir.
Kind of like Coca. Well, a bunch of different stuff, like Potion Permit, that looks very cute and awesome. Like in Killing Alchemist, curing people.
E.
Yeah.
Crowthorn, which is pretty much Hollow Knight,
Ha.
and I'm always down for that. There's a Mina the Hollower, which is like it looks exactly like one of those old Game Boy Zelda games, and
Ooh.
I'm all for Zelda games. Fucking amazing.
Yeah.
And something a bit out of the beaten path, Metal Hellsinger.
Metal Hellsinger is good. That's a demo. I played demo a
It's-
bit. It's good.
It's coming soon, 15 September.
Yeah, I was able to play demo a bit early. I was lucky.
Like that is.
Like fucking rhythm game Doom. Fucking let's
Yeah,
fucking
buddy.
go.
Ooh, nice.
Yeah.
Lots of good stuff coming up.
A lot of good games coming.
Yeah.
This is literally the golden age of gaming right now. So
Yeah.
too many good games, not enough time.
Not enough time. Never enough time.
Never enough time to play them all.
Never
This is
at
what it comes
all.
down to. Nope. You just don't have enough time to play them
I'm-
all.
I'm
still
also
got-
Yeah.
I'm also curious as what From Software will do with Elden Ring, if they're gonna do like a DLC or something.
Good question. Will they even like add more to that then?
That is
I
a
don't
good
know.
question.
That is good. I don't know.
We
Like,
already
I'm
spent
pretty certain
ending
they're gonna do something.
hopefully
sure.
Mhm.
Aiming for our sequel.
Yeah.
I think they already
Sequel.
said that they were already working on the next installment, and like Elden Ring will be like pretty much the baseline for all the rest of the series moving forward.
I'm fine with that.
Mhm.
Oh,
I
yeah.
do- I
Absolutely.
will say I do hope, because the only actual I think problem with Elden Ring, because I watched my husband kind of struggle through, and I kind of saw more and more. I suck at bosses that are basically too much Dark Souls, but I rule at bosses that are more Bloodborne.
Same.
Mm.
Opposite though.
So
I
I hope
go
they
to Dark
find like
Souls
that
games.
perfect balance, because like I was talking with Ford, and Ford was like, oh yeah, like there's like this one like this perfumer, and then like there's this beast guy, and it's like actual Bloodborne mechanics with the beast, and I'm like, oh, that one was easy, I did it on my first try, and he was like, fair, you did play Bloodborne. I'm like, yeah, because my first introduction to Dark Souls was Bloodborne. So I'm like I'm good at dodging when it matters. Because
Yeah.
I overthink with the Dark Souls-esque more bosses.
It's always
I
the same.
As it
yeah.
should
I
be.
did. DS2 was my introduction to Dark Souls.
Oh yeah.
I didn't play too. Unfortunately, I didn't get too far in it. But I had a friend that was like, I think I stopped playing because he recommended, like, I wanted to play more of a knight build, but he was like, no, you should play more of a mage build. And I started playing the mage build, and I was like, this is fun, I guess. Then I just kind of stopped. I dropped the game and stopped playing altogether. I did play Bloodborne briefly. I still have my PS4, and I still have that game on it.
You mean
I need to
my
go back and-
PS4 now? I
I told you to come by and you can play for a bit. I know
for a
we've heard-
bit.
No, you're not taking it home. I will lock it down. I will let you take the
You
door,
see,
play it.
then I'll take lock.
you see a chain lock on his PS4.
Then I'll just take lock. It'll just make it easier. He'll be so distracted by trying to get the PS4
Oh,
I get locked.
Oh
Win.
no! Oh no!
It was a ruse.
A ruse.
Because it's
And if I can't get out of those, I steal the cookies.
No, don't you dare steal
Not
the
the
cookies.
cookies.
Not the
Leave the
cookies.
Leave the cookies behind.
No.
Yes. I want you to leave the cookies behind.
That's chain lock to the
No.
PS4.
She just says the PS4 all the time. She says,
Graham, put the cookies on the ground. I repeat, put the cookies on the ground and walk back slowly.
Oh no!
No sudden movements.
I eat the cookies immediately.
Bang, you're done.
Okay. It was worth it.
Worth it.
Hashtag worth it.
Hashtag word. Hashtag cookies. Hashtag milk.
when you want to you want to risk your life for cookies, you know your life's gone downhill.
No, it means that you have ascended.
You ascended.
You ascended.
Ascended.
That's all it means.
Ascended
Indeed,
with
ascended.
Garb.
Ascend with Gorb.
With
like-
Garb.
People going, is this really a podcast? I go, I don't know anymore.
It is.
You know?
Where's
If
it
you-
gone?
Apparently.
You like to hear
If
us
you
ramble.
close your eyes.
You tell me. It's your podcast, not mine.
Listen,
You
listen,
want to hear us
everyone,
ramble? We do already on Twitch already. Come watch this podcast, or here on YouTube. Just saying.
Right? Just
Got
keep
you.
down the ramblings. It's fine. But ascend with Gorb.
Yes, Jaber.
Yes.
Summon Gore.
It's my favorite meme from Hollow Knight.
But I think we fully out topics to talk about fully. So
I think I agree. I think where we were wanting to talk. I think we got what we wanted to discuss mostly.
definitely,
Yeah.
as always,
So,
I am
real
ready.
quick,
What's up?
I have to ask this question though. Who's
Okay.
going to take Core back
Hunters.
to Canada?
Waba.
Hold on.
We kind of snuck him across. We got
Yeah,
some
he's
now.
he's at my bar. So...
And I don't even have my
Look,
passport.
Yeah, he's at my bar.
Look,
Yeah, he's
look,
at my bar. I'm attended right now, so.
Well, good luck, Cor.
I guess I'll just walk.
Good luck, buddy. I wish you the best of luck. Goodbye, cha-cha.
Oh my god. My god.
I didn't know what to expect, but it was fun.
But yeah,
Yeah. We have it.
we discussed about having you one of these episodes for a very long time.
Mhm.
We
I
just
know.
been really caught up with a lot of stuff, so we haven't been able to sit down and do this for a bit.
That's why I've been saying
so-
this is not. It would have been a monthly podcast, but like no, but like to be bi-monthly or tri-monthly almost.
Yeah. But like we've been saying before earlier, it's a big mood. Wait. Before you
What's up?
go, want to say something, Coco-chan?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's
Aww.
adorable.
That's so cute.
I love you, Coco-chan.
As always, the viewers are on Twitch or not, and the listeners on YouTube right now are watching YouTube as well. Thank you for watching this podcast and listening to it fully, by the way. Thank you, Core, for coming along for tonight, by the way. Appreciate it fully, my dude.
Thanks for having me.
Yes. What a
Yes.
fun.
Mwah.
And where can we find you at this time with knowing what's going on tomorrow in this case?
Sorry, I have a cat tail in my face.
Where can
You
we
can
find
find
you?
him with a
Where-
cat tail in his face.
Yes.
So.
Where can we find you, Core?
At twitch.tv/core_commander. I'm playing Monster Sanctuary tomorrow. It's a
More
it's
monsters.
a monster catching Metroidvania. Sounds weird, but
Sounds-
it's actually very good.
Hmm.
Sounds like a weird mashup, but it's actually very, very fun, and I encourage everyone to try it out.
That's like a weird mashup with. Yeah. Good lord. I imagine my head. And we go from clockwise, so where can we find you in this case?
Okay, so you guys can actually find me over at twitch.tv/Wobbline. Tomorrow, I'm actually going to be streaming my my experience in 6.2. I haven't done that since 5.4, so I'm really excited. So I'm going to look forward to that. And you can probably follow my YouTube at youtube.com/RedMageRun, where I'm currently trying to figure out what to do with it. But, subscribe to it. You'll see all the stuff. I think my major goal I decided upon, though, is to make MMORPG guides for people who have never touched an MMORPG before.
Ooh,
Okay. I respect that. And
Orders.
Mimic, where can we find you in this case?
Well, in my house, for one.
Jesus Christ.
Typical.
I
Typical
have to
hat.
do the sassy answer first, okay? Well, you knew what you were getting into.
Yeah, you're right.
If she didn't say that, I actually would have been concerned.
You're not wrong. I love how I can't at myself.
I gotcha.
But you can find me at well, how does this freaking thing work? Twitch.tv/Hidden Mimic, all lowercase, all together. I'm still trying to get my schedule together, but it's fine. You may see me sometimes pop in on Waba streams, especially when I want to make him buy sushi.
What was your sushi,
Yes.
bro?
wow.
And
That's the thing.
Or randomly pull
I-
my fat cat lever half the time.
yeah, I also tend to be the one to catapult all the fat cats over on Coca during his streams. It's really fun, especially when he had over about 269
That was
redeems
4.
saved up.
That was. I repeat, chat. That was 4.5 minutes of fat cat meowing in my ears.
And it was worth every fat cat.
God, I have a impression of a fat
Every-
cat face on my face now.
But yeah, I think I'm going to be getting back to streaming this week, starting Wednesday. Because I'm not going to be streaming patch. I'll be recording and trying to get YouTube stuff done.
Mhm.
I'm still making big plans. I'm saying I believe just in case something comes up.
We
but
have
I do
planned drunk
believe-
one night still, so yes.
Yes, we still got to plan that out. I do believe this Thursday, me, Cinder, and Zyros are going to be doing EDF
Yeah.
4.1. Taking Zyros through it, and there may be death in the process. Who knows? Knowing me, probably.
I think it's almost certain.
Goodness.
It's whether I cause a death or I just naturally die.
Yeah.
I think
both.
Wednesday. Both. That too. When was I planning on Wednesday? I'll probably just like spin the wheel and see how I feel.
Spin the wheel.
In the wheel.
Oh my gosh, I hate the spiders so much in that game.
The spiders are the
Lucas
worst part
is-
in that game.
Can you turn on an arachnophobia mode like in Devour? That'd be funny.
I don't think so.
I don't think it's an option.
Giant blobs with limbs.
Yo, I need to get back into Devour again. That one's fun. And Forewarned.
Oh boy.
Oh, I'm
So
good
cool. When do I play Forewarned?
I'm good about Devour. You guys have fun with that.
I'm good.
I-
I'm good
not
about
for everyone,
I'm good
for
about
sure.
Forewarned. You found that.
Forewarned would be fun. I like.
I
Forewarned.
hate mummies.
I
actually like
want
Forewarned.
I want to fight Sam more in Devour. No, that one was the most fun.
I still remember.
cowboy.
I still remember when. Oh yeah, that one. Kept getting everybody with that revolver.
I love it.
Goodness.
I'm going to now talk about my fondest memory with Core. We were playing Forewarned, and the anime betrayal began when I was a mummy, and he just like burned me alive.
Yeah, I was there for that. I hate that.
To be fair, I also burned myself alive once when I was a mummy.
Wait, did
by
I
just
like
stepping
burn?
on it.
I never.
I was
burned
stepping on.
Core.
There was a torch on the ground still lit, and I just like stepped on it.
Yeah, I threw it on the fire. I burned him alive for free.
I didn't know it could happen.
I know.
Oh, God.
Sometimes.
The
Goodness
real enemy in the
gracious.
game is ourselves.
Yes.
It's just
Yes.
ourselves. That's the reality. Yes.
But Coca, where can we find you?
You can find me over at twitch.tv/Kokari or at twitter.com/Kokari and youtube.com/where gives me honest. But lately, this week, I already planned already. It's been a lot of 14 from me, from the patch, MSQ patch, to Ancestor Mary, to a lot of crafting, actually, to be honest. I'm crafting a lot this patch, actually, to be honest. And tanking, because I'm made for tank. That's fine, though. I love tanking, though. So, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And you'll actually see me in action coming next week as well, with a Savage Chair with a new raid team I'm with. So that'd be fun.
Yes.
Yes. Do-do-do-do-do-do.
Well, other than that, this was great to have for tonight. On that
Yes.
note,
Yes. Huh.
So who's waking up at 3 a.m. tomorrow?
I would be up at 3 a.m., but I'm more likely going to get ready for work.
I'll wake up an hour later, then put on stream.
Fuck that! I'm waking up at 8 like I usually do.
I have work in the morning, so I have to be up.
Mine's gonna be whenever I wake up at this point, because it's my little cat,
Yeah, you're right.
Alpha. He wakes me up at 5 a.m. every morning.
My Kuchan sleeps with me, and she's adorable, and doesn't bother me at all.
Here's the thing, Alpha will like walk off, like either sleep in the living room, the dining room, or on the bathroom floor. We got new rugs, and he likes the feeling of them.
Mm-hmm.
And if he does get up on the bed, like he'll sleep on the pillow, but then he'll wake up and just start meowing as loud as possible so I can hear him.
It's your house.
And if I don't wake up, he goes to the door and drags his nails along the door to make a high pitched sound that only
God.
Oh,
Really?
God, no.
Oh,
he
yeah.
knows what ticks me
Ew.
off. This cat has
Ew.
learned my habits and I have learned his.
Holy shit!
He's evil,
Good
but I love
Lord.
him anyway.
He is the alpha and the omega.
Mostly
Yes.
Omega.
Dude,
Mostly Omega.
probably is secretly.
Oh my god, imagine that was the case, right? Ooh, excuse me.
That would be scary.
I think this time, we're going to be ringing it all this time, because I think maybe people are probably resting right now for patch today. So, no raid tonight for anyone tonight for this podcast episode. That's fine.
All right.
Okay.
So, yeah, on that note, we'll, next time for AAM Podcast, we'll let you guys know. Again, I think Core coming along. Next time, we'll see what happens for next topic, and maybe another guest, possibly. Who knows? But who knows? We'll find out in the end. If not,
Yes.
I'll probably die, to be honest. Probably fat cat. It's fine. Anyway, we get fat cat. It's a
There he goes.
There he goes again.
Shame.
Well, that's a. Yep. There
He's
it
broken
goes.
again.
Yep, he broke.
Not now.
Quick, take over the bar.
Not yet. Not now.
Just drink all the drinks. Quick, do it.
Guys,
The drinks are getting cute.
Drink all you can. Chat, take some too. I'm throwing bottles towards you guys. Catch.
Go. Everybody, go.
My drinks!
Run, chat, run!
Run, everybody, run. Gotta go fast.
There goes my business. There goes my business. Thanks. Oh well. See you next time.
Good night.
Ciao, ciao.